Darren, McCarty, and Neal Ruhl can give. It's time for Big D Energy, live on Woodward Sports. Join four-time Stanley Cup champion and legendary badass Darren McCarty and the golden voice of Neal Ruhl, Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m., as they give their takes on all things Detroit sports. The number one midday show in Detroit is on. Welcome to Big D Energy.
Yo, yo, yo. Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Big D Energy.
Big D! Hump Day!
Right here on the Woodward Sports Network. My name is Neal Ruhl. That guy, D-Mac, Darren McCarty. We got the squad all back together. Spencer Raxter in the building. We have KG back. He's in the chair today.
What's up?
What's up, man? Good to see you, KG.
Hey, it's good to see you, man.
Absolutely.
I missed your tone for a couple days.
Did you?
Yeah, I did.
Everybody
when I was
says
at home,
they hate it, but they're sad when it's gone.
it's crazy.
Yeah.
I was at home thinking about how many passing touchdowns Bryce had. So,
how long did that take you to add up?
not long.
What conclusion? What conclusion did you come to? What was
two,
the number?
2 hands and a finger. You
Yeah.
know, not very long.
Okay, God. Well, hey, I'm just glad,
We did
glad it
that-
didn't take you very long.
No, I didn't.
We did that trivia yesterday. 11.
Yep.
Love it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Big guy.
I even got him on A. Maybe I wrote too many.
Right.
Intern Shelby in the house today.
Shout out.
Hello.
What up, Shelby?
Hello. Not much. Happy to be here.
Good. So come to find out, Shelby is on a first name was on a first name basis. Well, I mean, I guess technically still is. You on a first name basis with David Montgomery? You called him Dave, right?
My whole family called him Dave.
Whole family.
Why is that?
We just really loved him. My brother-in-law was like a big diehard Dave fan.
Shout out to Dave.
A Dave fan.
We all called him Dave.
You know what's funny about it is like the business of sports, D-Mac, and when you work in this, you kind of get desensitized to it all. But when Shelby called him Dave,
Yeah.
I was like, man,
Yeah.
that's
Dave,
tough.
Dave had one of my favorite singular football plays ever. Like his catch and run against the Seahawks where he just destroyed Devon Witherspoon, then kept
Put
going.
him in the ground.
That was awesome.
So-
R.I.P. Dave.
I could cry all over again.
So were you upset?
I was. I think there's a lot to be said about, okay, my whole TikTok For You page right now is just people like mourning his trade. And I think there's a lot to be said about players on our team that people like feel emotionally connected to. I think there's a humanity side of football. So yeah, I was really distraught. And honestly, I think we're one broken ankle away from a mediocre season now.
Damn.
Wow.
Don't put those demons out there. Shelby.
Right, please.
I'm just saying.
She's
it's
looking
like,
for vengeance.
Hey,
Right.
hey,
We're
Neal, I
playing
came up
all-
with a new saying, right? And this, Shelby got me to think. It said, "You're not wrong
I'm,
yet." Right?
You're not
You're
wrong.
not
I
wrong.
will gladly be
Yet.
corrected. It just
Right.
feels like we just put all the eggs in the Jameer Gibbs basket, and I don't know. They're
Shelby,
letting
I
it
feel
down.
you.
No eggs for Dave.
I was kind of feeling the same
Dave
way when
has
the
no
news
eggs.
dropped.
Dave's got eggs in Texas now.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. If it wasn't for what they got back in return, I might have crashed out. I ain't gonna hold you.
And
Yeah. I think it was a good trade. I'm still sad.
Both things can be true.
Both can be
That's the
true.
line you use. Both things can be true. What'd you have, Spenny?
I was just saying, memorandum of Dave.
Yeah, absolutely. Somebody in the chat, Dexter James, top 5 Daves.
Top 5 Daves. Is that
Oh,
what we
man.
got next week?
That actually kind of works,
It
doesn't
does
it?
work,
Daves?
Top 5 days.
I'm worried about us going down a road though with like the names.
Yeah,
but
we just did a name the other
Ed, right?
Yeah.
We did top 5 Eds, which is far cooler than Dave's when you compare them next to each other.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a lot of days though.
There is a lot of Daves. But no, yeah, we can't just do names. Because we talked about it after the Ed. We were like, we can't just do names. You
Right.
know.
We can do it this time.
We can do
but
top 5 Spencers. I'd be cool with that.
Spencer's the store.
Yeah.
Spencer's
Where else you gonna get a Superman
Spenny's
t-shirt
gift.
at?
A Superman t-shirt and an air-launching bazooka at the same time.
and a dildo for some reason.
And a lava.
right. All that in
Fake
one
body
Hey,
place.
jewelry.
don't forget the milk in the back.
Right.
Yeah, and a lava lamp too. So we're scheduled to be joined. Look, all the talk about the Maxx Crosby stuff that dropped yesterday. I just figured I would go to the source.
Yes.
I'm out to my guy Hondo Carpenter.
Yes.
Covers the Las Vegas Raiders for Sports Illustrated. We're waiting on Hondo actually. He's a mover and a shaker.
Oh, yeah, you know he is.
We work on Hondo because I was sitting there
Absolutely.
thinking about it, and I was like, man, everyone's talking about this Maxx Crosby stuff, and yesterday we got the text from Broder about the odds of where he's going to be, and I was like,
A favorite now to be in
Chicago, yeah.
Even though he's under contract with the Raiders.
Yeah, which is wild. But I said, why don't I just go to the source? And I was like, hey, Hondo, you want to come on and talk Maxx Crosby? Yup.
There it is.
Did we just become best friends?
He's like,
yup.
Is 11-ish okay? Yup. That's what it is. So
he
I have no
gonna have
idea
some
what he's going to
electric.
say. But, you know, and look.
It's a whole conspiracy at play. I know it is.
Well, I can't
wait.
I think it's great. Like, it's Hondo's time to shine. The Raiders have the #1 pick.
Yep.
The Maxx Crosby thing.
Get it
Like,
off.
We're going to the epicenter.
Get it off.
And we'll do this again before the draft.
Yes.
That's why I want to do it now, so we could ring the bell again coming up next month for the draft.
That's why you are elite.
I just, that's all it is. But yeah,
Deep
we're
Rolodex.
But that's how
Neal's
those
like,
things
look.
come about. How do you get a guy on like that? You got to call this agent, this agent. No, I have his number, and I'm thinking, let's go to the source.
Yeah,
he says, let's go.
Unless sporting teams in the community block that, even though you have personal relationships with certain players, and they said sure.
Well, that would never happen.
No, that would never happen like 5 different times to 5 different players that all confirmed with the heavyweights ever.
No.
No way.
But that's different. That's different. That's contractual, and that's to the source or whatever. We're talking about reporters.
That's them restricting my freedom of press and speech. No, I'm just kidding.
Maybe you just don't have the juice like that, as opposed to Shelby, who knows him as Dave.
Yeah,
That's true.
that
Maybe
is
if
true.
I said
Maybe-
Dave sent me.
Maybe you could go through Shelby. She could have got you the interview.
Woodward Sports
What do
Super.
hey, Terry? Like, I know Terry. Never mind.
Woodward Sports Super Chat. Mike Willette jumped the line. Who remembers the kids in the hall? These are the Daves I know. Proud Canadian D-Mac.
Yes.
LOL.
Yes, yes.
So there's
Dave Franco.
Remember, though, the great show.
Solid Dave.
Yeah.
Solid Dave.
Dave Chappelle.
Yep.
Oh, all time.
Yep.
Woodward
He'd be
Sports.
on my list.
Woodward Sports Chat. Get into there. Like we said, if you want to use the Super Chat, you can do that as well. And like, look, there's a bunch of other stuff to get to today. We're just kind of working on Hondo's schedule, so whenever he pops on, he pops on. And look,
When he pops on, it pops off.
it pops on.
Yeah, right. I can't wait. He's an electric factory. I love it.
Yo, dog, you corny.
You're right.
Jack Stark, is Juice Scruggs what Brad meant by being aggressive? I hope not. No, I think that's
God.
exactly
No,
what it
no.
was.
Oh,
Relax.
God, no. Okay, I framed this to Easy yesterday, and I'll pitch you guys the same question. 2 options for Lions free agency. You go, or Lions off season. You get the center, like a Cade Mays, that you sign, a good center. You draft
One that you'll be happy
one
with.
that you'll be happy with.
Okay.
You draft a tackle, and then you sign or draft a low impact edge rusher, like not a huge name, but a good guy. Or you go with Juice Scruggs at center, and you trade for Maxx Crosby.
Oh, shit.
I go that way.
Yeah, Juice and Max, let's get it.
I go the first route.
I know you would, because that's the safe
you know
route.
what? Okay,
that's
you wanna
the
know what it
safe
is?
route.
I didn't plan to
I'm
go this way
scared,
to
all
start.
right?
You want to know what it is? You know what I can't get out of my head? Week 1, Green Bay, that one shot from the end zone where offensive lineman, like Ratledge was over here.
Yeah.
There was nobody in the middle.
It was
like,
ugly.
It was
But listen,
bad.
and I know you like dog, but Juice Scruggs is not Tristan Cologne. He's not a guy off a
kinda
practice
close.
squad.
Yeah.
I mean, no, he's
Benny?
second round pick. He just hasn't really had the opportunity to blossom yet, is how I like to look at it.
Where
But
is
either
he?
way, he's somebody that's more serviceable at playing center than Tristan Cologne was. Respectfully.
I'd be better off trading than drafting a center.
Okay.
I'd rather have Crosby. Like, I don't know. That's me.
And then who is the good edge player? I would need to know who the player is before I could sign off on the person.
Any kind of decent edge rusher in free agency, not one of these, not like Trey Hendrickson or anything.
So
but
Joey Bosa is
yeah,
what you...
a little lower than Joey Bosa. Like,
I can't go lower
like-
than
like
Joey
AQM.
Bosa. Yeah, I can't go
yes,
lower
an
than Joey
AQM.
Bosa. cuz.
AQM level player. Yeah.
so you're going to run it back on defense?
Yeah, pretty much.
Nah, I can't
but,
do that.
Or you get Maxx Crosby.
No, I'd rather.
yeah.
I'd rather have them figure it out at center, especially early to see what they got and have Maxx Crosby on the other side,
Yeah.
right? Than going in with the same sort of defense and running it back that way. There's got to be improvement on that push.
I don't know. Maxx Crosby give you the opportunity to do so many things.
That's what I'm saying. You got Max
I
and
don't know,
Hutch
man.
on there to whatever else that. I don't know. I'm going that route. If you gave me that option, Spenny.
I put him in
Woodward
the
Sports
chat.
Chat poll. Pick one. Max and Juice in all caps, or quote, Safe little scared baby.
I mean, scared money don't make no money.
It
Just
don't.
fucking do it. You played it safe already. We're out of the fucking playoffs. Go in.
Yeah.
Dive into the waters of Lake Minnetonka.
Cleanse yourself.
Cleanse yourself.
Woodward Sports Chat, Mike G.
If he goes to Chicago, I will lose my
Oh
fucking
man,
mind. I'm
what?
telling
No,
you.
that can't happen. It cannot
I
happen.
would do it. I would mortgage the entire future just for him not to
Not
go to
to go to
Chicago.
Chicago.
If he
No,
got
real
hurt
shit.
You're
First
cut-
game, I'm
you
like,
can't-
all
you can't-
right,
Real
cool.
shit. You cannot allow Ryan
now we're
Poles to
getting
do that.
somewhere.
Yeah,
You can't
no.
let Ryan Poles do that,
Think
bro.
about it. You can't let him go there
No.
either, so you might have to overpay. And I think Maxx Crosby with Aiden Hutchinson
The
makes
White Walkers. You put him out there, that is a Super Bowl contender immediately, even with fucking Juice Scruggs.
Okay. It's not
All
even
right,
about
yeah, I'm
Maxx
sorry.
Crosby.
I'm sorry.
It's
Still
about the
for a
Bears
second.
getting Maxx Crosby. We got somewhere. Okay, here's the deal. Just got a text from Hondo. He's lining up. We're gonna get Hondo in about 4 minutes.
Okay.
So I want to take the break, but I don't want this to get lost. Mike G, can Shelby do an Almont High School football breakdown of their season? They went 12-1.
They
Go
did.
Raiders.
They did.
So I will ask you this: did they play the Howell Highlanders?
No.
No.
They
yet.
scared of Howell,
Yeah.
man.
I
Okay.
think they lost. I don't know who they lost to, actually. I'm not
Hey, they
sure.
beat Bryce. Word on the street. You don't want to mess with them white boys up there. Howell, man.
I was just curious if the heavyweights went at each
They
other.
roll around with them hoods, man. You
Yeah.
got to be
Speaking
careful.
of heavyweights, I'm gonna put this out there. So now that NIL is a thing, like and high school
Listen to this
students,
idea, D-Mac.
high school students can get paid. The heavyweights are looking to sponsor the fattest quarterback in the state of Michigan.
Hey.
So I'm talking if you're pushing $3 bills, hit up the heavyweights. We'll give you guys a BlackRock and a Buddy's gift card every month.
That's a sweet NIL deal.
100%.
Yeah.
So you can, and the reason why, so you can quote, stay fat.
So we
right?
Who do they-
we gotta protect our investment.
Hey, who do they reach out for?
They reach out to Anson at woodwardsports.com. I'm just saying that for any email that gets sent my way. Send it to Anson.
Yeah.
But reach out to Anson.
with your stats.
Yeah, put your stats out there. You
Your
got
bio.
to be 260 plus.
Yeah.
Now,
260
that's
plus.
the minimum requirement.
Yeah.
You're
And-
not finding them in Elmont.
Yeah.
Do backup quarterbacks count or do you gotta
Backup
be starter?
quarterbacks can count if you're drippy.
So like
So-
3 bills and
Yeah, and
drippy,
you gotta have
whatever.
some-
Yeah,
yeah.
And you're a good team
Can't
guy.
be double gloved up. Like you got to be.
Okay,
Yeah.
there's
Got to
prerequisites.
be marked.
No hand warmers, no sleeves, huh? No
you
turtlenecks.
can be at our next live BlackRock location.
All right, we have Hondo on, so let's do this. Let's take the break. Let's talk about Ben Johnson, everybody. Justice, whatever that justice means to you, whether it's a settlement, whether it's a verdict, Ben Johnson law is the move. You think your insurance company wants you to get justice? Nope. You know who does? The fighter, Ben Johnson law. Get tough, tenacious trial lawyers. You need to get this outcome. It will change the future of your life. Go to venfights.com. Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy precision haircut, scalp massage, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Step up your game this season and take advantage of our $20 haircut special. Scan the QR code and get your coupon today. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, the ultimate haircut experience. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. It's wicked awesome.
Looking to take your relaxation to the next level? Visit Massage Chair House in Bloomfield Hills, the largest massage chair showroom in the Midwest, featuring top-tier brands like Infinity and the one Kenny sits on, the Osaki. This is your destination for premier comfort and cutting-edge wellness technology. Experience the difference with Dr. Eric Duncan, the Wellness Doc, creator of the #1 YouTube channel for massage chair reviews. Go to @thewellnessdoc. Book your visit today at massagechairhouse.com or simply scan the QR code on the screen. Massage Chair House, your ticket to ultimate recovery and relaxation.
All right, back at it. Big D Energy, Neal Ruhl, Darren McCarty, KG, Spencer Raxter, intern Shelby, all of you in the Woodward Sports chat thread. Without any further ado, let's welcome in our guy. He's in Vegas. He covers the Raiders for Sports Illustrated. Of course, he is the man, Hondo Carpenter. This is our guy. He's an electric factory. You need to follow him on X. He covers the Raiders like no other, but he's just pure entertainment. And Hondo, look, man, the news was popping around here yesterday around dinner time. Odds, something you know about being out there in Las Vegas. Odds for Maxx Crosby all of a sudden flipped. He's reasoned. He's forecasted to end up playing for the Chicago Bears. If you go by the odds, you have to lay money on the Bears for that to be Max's next team. Hondo, what's going on out there in Raiderland? I know you're plugged in. What's going on with Maxx Crosby in Vegas?
Well, first of all, I got to tell you guys something. Every one of your viewers, if you're not going to Lady Jane's, it's because you're letting somebody do your hair who shouldn't. I don't go back to Michigan without visiting Lady Jane's, and it's because of Neal. I got to tell you, that place is phenomenal. It's awesome. I don't get paid 1 red cent by Woodward Sports or Lady Jane's. This is just a guy that absolutely loves that place. We need them in Vegas. Please, franchise in Vegas, go there. Thank
We'll talk
me
to
later. All right, now, moving on. A couple of things. Remember this, guys. When it comes to Vegas, it's not what they think is going to happen. It's what they think they have to do to get people to bet. That is something I had to learn from the people at the casinos who had to teach me that. Number one. Number two, the Terry and Arnold thing. I mean, I think that's a very big deal. I think that's a humongous deal. I think it's why other teams were moving a little bit up on potential of who is going to get Maxx. I'm going to tell you a couple of things. Maxx loves the Raiders. Maxx loves Mark Davis, the owner of the Raiders. Maxx has legitimate things that have bothered him. Okay, number one, he didn't like getting shut down last year. Mm-hmm. And you want a guy that wants to play every single night, whether you're in competition for a playoff spot or not. I have known Maxx a long time. I met him before he ever played a game in Ypsilanti, Michigan, at Eastern Michigan. I was down there to see my terrific buddy who was on the Chris Creighton's coaching staff, Herb Haygood, the former Spartan All-American. And he told me that day Maxx was going to be an All-Pro in the NFL. And he was a skinny kid from Texas. That was one of the last guys they threw into the recruiting class. That's how wise Herb is. But the Raiders are listening. I think the longer this goes on, the better chances are that he's going to. I can tell you, I think Maxx would be, again, I'm not saying he wants out of Vegas, but I would tell you I don't think there'd be any complaints if he had a chance to go to Detroit. He wanted to get drafted by Detroit when he came out. He's from here. Or I guess there. I'm always going to say here because I'm a Michigander, but I will just tell you that I think he would love that. If you're the Lions and you got to give up 2 ones to get him, you're getting the best defender in the National Football League. Now, multiple GMs have told me that, so that's not me based on my opinion because him and I are friends. Multiple GMs have told me he's just on a crap franchise, crap team. And this is a guy who has a motor. He's in the building every day between 4 and 5 a.m. He's the last one out every day, 365 days a year. You know, he's going to have 20, 30, 40 of his teammates when no one's around in the offseason. They're working out. He lives for the game, number one. Number two, he's got a $29 million contract. For an edge, that is nothing.
Yeah.
Now, I understand, you know what? You're working like a dog on the assembly line at Ford. You're like, what do you mean that's nothing? I agree with you. But remember, we're not talking about guys working on the assembly line at Ford. We're talking about NFL elite edge rushing players. That is a very manageable contract. And if you are the Lions and you're going to pair him with Aiden Hutchinson, both guys are instantly better. I had one GM at the Combine say to me, I don't care what's going on with Terry and Arnold. I make that deal right now because the quarterback can't complete a pass if he's laying on his ass. And I'm just saying to you, now here's the other way this helps the Detroit Lions, is if they get him, that's now money that you don't have, you get to take out of your rookie pool. Because remember, they have to keep a certain amount of money aside in their salary cap for their rookie pool for the draft. Now you don't have to keep that slotted money in that pool because you've already given that pick away. It gives you more money to re-sign your veteran guys. Listen, Patriots want them bad. Bears want them bad. Lions want them at one point. I don't know where that is right now just because of Terry and Arnold, because that was kind of what I kept hearing at the Combine. Cowboys want him. There are other teams that want this guy because who wouldn't want the best player at 29 years old at his position in the NFL? And there's a lot out there. But, man, this makes so much sense for the Lions. And Brad Holmes, to me, is so refreshing. I can't imagine this getting away from him without at least somehow getting into the conversation.
Thanks for joining us, Hondo. And you know what? I think that the Lady Janes would love to have you as a wicked awesome spokesperson. You see, we'll pass it up down the line. But you're mentioning, the Terry and Arnold thing and the legalities of it and whatever this. As you're talking, I'm thinking, doesn't this put more pressure or more raise that alert level to Detroit? Because as you said, you said in the way is how's the quarterback going to make a pass if he's lying on his butt? And I'm thinking if you have the pressure, because it's about the pressure to the quarterbacks, doesn't that make you don't need the Pro Bowl DB? And mostly what we've seen, every team that's successful goes 2, 3, 4 deep. It gives these younger, less talented guys less time to have to cover a guy. So doesn't it make it more apparent because of the legalities, in your opinion, or am I reading this wrong? For the Lions to really whatever it takes almost mentality.
Well, let me say this real quick before I answer your question. Neal Ruhl is one of my best friends. I love Neal. I would literally do anything in the world for him. He is a genuine friend.
I concur.
But I want to say this.
I agree.
Darren,
Yeah.
you are and always have been one of my greatest favorite professional athletes. And I'm going to tell you something that I love about Darren McCarty. I'm going to tell you something that people don't know about you. You loved playing hockey. And what I loved about you was when you would go to practice, you would be pissing people off because you were playing like it was the 7th game of the Stanley Cup. And I'll never forget you hammering a guy, and then he hammered you, and you smiled. You have that Maxx Crosby sickness, and I love that. And I'm going to tell you something. You are one of the few pro athletes that I think transitions so well to media because you don't try to be a media guy. You are the exact same guy that was on the rink. It's why people love you. It's why I listen to Woodward Sports. It's why even in Vegas, I've got it up on my computer. I'm watching you guys. And Darren, I just got to tell you, congratulations on what you've done. Please don't ever change because what you are is why people love you. It's why people love John Madden. And I'm going to say this to you. I just genuinely love the fact I was so concerned when I heard you were going to join media because I thought, dear God, don't let, and remember this, the guys, the people who come in that you hire to look at your company and assess it and tell you what you should do different, those who can do, those who can't instruct. And what I would tell you is I love the fact you have not let anyone handle you and tell you what to be. You are Darren. I love you for it. It's why I have your jersey. It's why I wear your jersey. In fact, I wear my Gordie Howe more, but I actually have a you and a Stu Grimson jersey. And I have Stu Grimson. I have Stu Grimson and Justin Abdocator. So I just want you to know. But I love those are my 4 Red Wing jerseys. But now, having answered you, I agree with everything that you said.
Thank you. You gave
love
me chills. But to that point is,
but
and
to
I owe
your
a lot
point,
of that.
okay,
I owe a lot of that to one of your best friends, Neal Ruhl, too, who's also mine.
Good Wednesday, man.
Absolutely. It's Glazed Wednesday, boys.
You're right.
Just get it all over.
Serve 'em
I just want to say shout out to my guy KG.
Hey, blame it on Hondo. He started with the Lady Janes. All right, so no, but thank you for that.
Listen,
And
I'm going to tell you a funny story. I actually bought a relative of mine that lives in Wyandotte a gift certificate to Lady Jane's every year for Thanksgiving. I mean, for Christmas. That's how much I love it. So I admit it. Okay. Now,
All right, back to Terry.
All right, where were we?
Let me say this.
Love
I
bro.
absolutely
Let me wipe my face.
agree with what you just said. But what I was telling you is talking to NFL executives at the combine, they were getting the feel from the Lions. Maybe we need to back away a little bit from the trade process till we assess. Are we going to have to use a first rounder on a corner? Where are we at? So that is, I'm speaking to you what I was hearing from NFL people. But I'm telling you, if I'm Brad Holmes, this makes me want to go get Maxx even more.
Okay.
This makes me want to go do that even more. I can get a rookie. I can go get a proven veteran in free agency who maybe isn't as good as Terrian, but I'm also not going to need him to be as good because I'm going to have Aiden's going to be better. Yeah. And then Maxx. And here's the other thing that I think gets overlooked in all of this is you have arguably one of the best young coaches in the National Football League. And to all of you Lions fans who aren't on board with Dan, go root for the Jets or the Browns because your girlfriend whose last name is .jpeg probably likes them better. Dan Campbell is a great coach, a better human, and if you fired him, he would be hired in a moment. This is a great coach. I'm going to tell you, last year when he loses, and by the way, I loved Glenn. He should have never taken the Jets job. He got hired to get fired, but he was I think he'd be a great head coach, should have never left. The Jets is a loser job. Ben Johnson, I think he's going to be fine. But the hardest part is hiring your head coach. You've got Brad Holmes, who goes out and gets you Dan. You know, you got Brad now. You got Dan. Dan is all right. The Lions are going to be all right. Add Maxx Crosby. And listen, I'm going to tell you this. I like Ben Johnson. This is not a slam on Ben Johnson. I am not a buyer on Caleb Williams. Go back, spend some time. If your girlfriend will let you, she's .jpeg, so I think you can probably minimize the screen. But go back and minimize why the Bears, how the Bears won. I'm not buying the Bears. I'm out on the Bears. Go get Maxx Crosby. Punish the Bears. Caleb Williams with Aiden Hutchinson and Maxx Crosby hunting him. He's going to go up in the stands and cry as he joins his family. I mean, give me a freaking break. Get off Dan's jock. This is your guy. Go get, now listen, I don't want Maxx to leave the desert. If I'm the Raiders, I don't want him to leave. But if I'm the Lions, I have exhausted all reality in trying to get him. I don't want him to go. If I'm the Raiders, I don't want him to go. But if I'm the Lions, I'm like, you tell me, what do I got to do? But dear God, God bless the Lions and Dan Campbell.
Hondo Carpenter, our guest.
I mean, it is so. Let me just tell you something. So as a senior NFL writer, some of the stupidity of people, Man, we need to get rid of Jared Goff and get a quarterback. Oh, who do you want? Kidna? Give me a freaking break. Give this. Some things, there are injuries. Sometimes things happen. But I'm going to tell you what, there are 27 teams in the NFL that would, love a Dan Campbell. I heard this said one time. You guys will love this. I had an NFL GM say to me, I sit down every year with my head coach, and I say to my head coach, I want to look at your staff. I'm going to let you pick your staff. They're your staff. But if nobody else wants them, why do you? And he goes, I made my head coach have a hard look at his staff. And he goes, but I always did it with my head coach. If I fire this guy, who am I going to replace him with? And how many people are going to want my head coach? How do the Browns look? Yeah, we're going to fire Kevin Stefanski. Okay.
Yeah.
And all of this moronic stupidity on Dan Campbell, you have to be a blooming idiot. Your football knowledge is so deep that you think Shedeur Sanders deserved to be in the Pro Bowl to not support Dan Campbell. And oh, by the way, I think there are a lot of teams, including in the NFC Norris, that would say, please fire Dan Campbell. Remember when James Franklin was at Penn State and all of us, I remember tweeting, every Big Ten team should be donating to Penn State to keep Franklin. There's a reason the guy got canned. Not Dan Campbell. I'm telling you, boys, that's your guy. And these critics are just stupid. I want to have a hot take. Great. I have a hot wife and an intelligent take. You have a hot take and a girlfriend whose last name is .jpg.
Hondo Carpenter, our guest.
Yes,
he covers
bro.
the Raiders for Sports Illustrated. He's out there in the desert, as a matter of fact. He's as plugged in as anybody, as you can see, a pure electric factory as well. Hondo, let's get to the meat to it then. Like, for a Lions trade, and I ask you this because I haven't heard anybody in this media space that talks about a Maxx Crosby ask this question. What is the Raiders' goal in a Maxx Crosby trade? Is it strictly draft capital? Is it to get back a player? Is it to shed the salary of it all? Because you put it the way, when I talk about Maxx Crosby, you're talking $30 million cap hits the rest of the way, which is basically nothing with a $0 out in 2028. Like this is as good as a financial deal as you're going to get for a level of player that he is. What is the Raiders' goal? Are they strictly after draft capital? Do they want a player? Because let's bottom line this. For the Lions, to make it work financially, you would almost have to attach a player to it. I kind of put it like the Goff-Stafford trade in that you got to flop money for money, like an Aleem McNeil type. Some people have floated out Jamison Williams, which I don't get, but whatever. I'm talking about the money of it, Hondo. What is the Raiders' goal in this?
If they end up trading Max, it's going to be like a Micah deal where there's going to probably be 2 firsts and a player. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, I heard this morning from an NFL executive of a package that would be a first and 2 players, but substantial players. So I think something in that nature. The Raiders have no financial issues. If you look at it, technically it's somewhere around 90 million, but in reality, they're over 100 million large in cap space. They're not even remotely worried about money. Money is not an issue with the Raiders. They've been exceptionally disciplined on their salary cap and now are set for this rebuild. And so, yeah, I think it's going to, if a trade comes, it's going to eventually be, again, the trade I heard about today, I think would be super intriguing about a first and 2 players. I also think, though, that when you look at 2 ones and a player, absolutely that's substantive. But the Raiders have a 2-year rebuild ahead of them. So it's going to have to be, they're not going to take on a veteran who isn't going to be here in 28, which is when they feel like they've got to compete for the playoffs. So if they're more than willing to take on cap space. Great, no problem. They got the room. Where does he fit in what we're doing? I'm going to tell you something about Max that I think you have to remember. Tom Izzo, dear friend of mine, I love Tom.
Shout out the GOAT.
He is. I laugh every year at the morons. The game's passed him by. Shut up. Go back to your girlfriend. .jpg. Anyways, but what I would say to you is Tom Izzo once, we were sitting at his house and we were talking and he told me something I'll never forget as long as I live. It was one of the most brilliant things I've ever heard from a coach. He said, when your best player is your hardest worker, it makes coaching a team phenomenally easier. I remember him going after Draymond Green. Draymond loved it. He wanted to be coached. He wanted to be pushed. Maxx Crosby loves it when coaches get in his grill and show film. I once had a coach tell me the best thing you can do for Maxx Crosby is look really hard to find a couple of mistakes, if you're lucky, and show them over and over and over, because it just makes them so mad. First guy in the building, last guy to leave, your hardest worker. So he steps in that building, and everybody in Detroit knows who he is. When he walks in that building, every player knows that's Maxx Crosby. And then all of a sudden, now remember this, I'm at practice, and every day when he's running sprints, he finishes first, guys, first in sprints, and he's a defensive end. I mean, he just does not have turn your motor off. And it's made people mad before. Man, we're in shorts. So, and I mean, this is a guy that gets mad because he's like, man, there are people in those stands that bought my jersey who are bringing their kids to a game. I don't care that we've only got 3 wins or 2 wins. They came to see me. They deserve me to show up. You got a guy that's going to walk over to your other good players and go, no, you're not leaving early. We're going to go watch film. And they're going to do it because they're going to live a little bit in fear of him. And you bring leadership. You're bringing, if there's one thing, the Lions are young. I was talking to a Lions player last year. Won't say who. Loves Dan, loves Brad, loves the team, loves Jared. And he talked about, we just need a little bit of nasty. Just got some young guys. Need a little bit of, you bring the edge. You bring the nasty. And that is a great point. And I go back to Izzo, when your best player is your hardest worker, I can guarantee you this. Within 90 days of Maxx Crosby being a Lion, you're going to read stories from Dave Burkett and the other great guys who cover that team talking about first in the building, last out. Everybody's talking about Maxx Crosby's work ethic. I mean, the guy's rehabbing from surgery. Let me go back and tell you a story a couple of years ago. The Raiders are still in contention for the playoffs, and Maxx has an infection in his knee that if it bursts, could lose his leg or potentially go septic and die. He's playing. They're like, no, you can't play. And he's basically telling people, I'm playing. We're in playoff contention. I'm not quitting on my teammates. He risked his life. You got a guy last year, 2 wins. They're 2-14. Who's throwing a temper tantrum because you won't let him play. I mean, tell me that's not what you want in your best player. And if you are a Lion team and you just need a little bit of nasty, someone to bring these young guys along, he's going to make Aiden better. Because Aiden's going to look at him and go, wow. He's all of a sudden going, I mean, you put him and Aiden, now Aiden, who is an elite player, is even better because, we can't double team them both. I'm just telling you guys, I don't want him to go, so I don't want anyone saying, boy, Hondo's rooting for him. I'm not rooting for him to be anywhere. But I'm telling you, if you're the Lions, absolute freaking no-brainer. And I want to give one other quick point. A couple of years ago, everybody thought the very best team in NFL history was an undefeated Tom Brady team. And they get to the Super Bowl against the G-Men. And the G-Men beat them because they could get pressure on Brady with 4 guys, and they had 7 guys back in coverage. You tell me this. With Hutchinson and Maxx and the pressure on the inside, tell me the next time the Lions have to blitz. I'm waiting. In fact, I'll head to Lady Jane's and call Ben Johnson and tell him that you need a divorce lawyer for your girlfriend whose last name is .jpeg while you give me an answer.
Hondo, man, we appreciate it as we always do. And look, as
electric.
the story continues to play out, I do want to get you on before the draft too, just because the Raiders will be kicking everything off. But if there is movement on this, I want to get you on, get reaction. Who you were hearing about, who was involved. But I appreciate you, man. You've never said no. You always pop on. You always bring electricity, my friend. And we're going to talk again soon.
Absolutely.
You guys are the best. And again, I appreciate all of you, your staff. I love when I'm able to come in the building there. You guys have let me just say this to you. I do interviews, national interviews, all of it around the country, hundreds of them a month. And I'm from Michigan. You guys have no idea how blessed and fortunate you are to have Woodward Sports. I don't get paid to do this. These guys are just my friends, and they're phenomenal. I think you guys are edge, but it's intelligent edge. It's not just having an edge of who's going to get Mark and Midland to call again today. It's intelligence. I love the fact you're not letting people come in and tell you what to be. Your bosses are letting you be who you are. And Neal, you know this. As far as I'm concerned, you're one of the finest human beings that walks this planet. Darren, I love you. Are so in a synthetic world, so incredibly authentic. And from your staff, everybody at Woodward Sports, it is a privilege and an honor to be on with you guys. I genuinely, I have a fondness, and I know that all of my family in Michigan listens to you, and I listen to you in when I'm in Vegas. So thanks, guys.
Appreciate it.
No,
There's
thank
Hondo
you,
Carpenter,
Hondo.
everybody.
Shout out,
Follow
Hondo.
him on X,
What a
as
goat.
we said, at Hondo Carpenter. If you
I
like
love-
football,
he don't even know I
should
love
follow.
him, bro. I love that man.
Yeah.
He don't even know it, dog.
Hey,
Hondo's the GOAT.
Same sort of thing, right? Just like what he said, in a synthetic sort of world, that there's the originality. If you want to hear like the original, and calls it the way he sees it. That's all. That's all you want. Is like, just tell me how you see it. And I don't know, Neal. Wow, talking about stoking the fire,
Man,
you just dropped gasoline all over that flame.
Greg
I
Thomas.
was sold in the
Whoa.
first 3 minutes.
No, I think we were all sold before, just about how it would be, but to hear that and to look at it with everything that he said, what it would mean in that building.
Yeah.
It pretty much what you hear is, oh, Dan Campbell's going to be on the end of the line.
Man, the viewers are.
Oh, they love him.
Greg Thomas, Hondo, thank you.
Hondo brought the people out for sure.
Detroit Dabber 313. Hell, you have so much freedom at Woodward Sports. You can crash the trailer if you want.
Yeah, real shit.
He can drive right past you on the freeway.
And you can still be employed afterwards.
Oh my gosh, Travesty 8, go. Yeah. Hey, Johnny, thanks for hyping me up for I can only go by what the people that are there
He was
said.
at the combine and he was talking to GMs.
Yeah.
He's his play. Whatever.
Shout out to Hondo.
Yeah,
Hondo's-
Hondo
If I
is
could
the man.
be a fly on the wall of him and Tom Izzo sitting down getting some drinks,
Oh, man.
Or him or Maxx Crosby.
Or
Or
him
him
and
and Tom Brady.
Yeah.
That man, it's incredible. Phil C. Pay Hondo for a semi. He wouldn't take the money, Phil.
wouldn't take the money.
He would not take the
He
money.
would take a
That's
free
my
hair.
guy.
We'll give him a free haircut at Lady J.
Yeah,
Oh,
next
we got
haircut's
to.
on me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Next haircut's on us here.
We'll
at,
have Beth hook him up.
Yeah.
That's what I would say. Make sure I would even let him use bat.
Yeah.
Have you?
DNC, not gonna lie, Hondo is fired, but that was 30 minutes of non-information. Well, DNC, that's why I asked about what is their goal.
Yeah. Hey, DNC, you're still watching though.
Right.
There you go, DNC.
You mind your mouth when you talk
No,
about Hondo.
it was interesting. Hey, for real though, I was blown away by the two-player talk.
Yeah.
So they if that's a thing, because I figured if you're drafting Fernando Mendoza,
Yeah.
you're sitting next year out. That's
Of course.
in all reality, that's probably
Barring
what it's
a
gonna be
miracle.
like. Right?
Yeah.
Barring a miracle, you are.
With my Bessie, like everything.
It was intriguing to me to hear them talk about two players is like an
They,
option.
they can't realistically think they're going to get 2 players. You already getting 2 first-round picks. You'll get an impact
well, he's
player
saying
in
2
return.
players and 1 pick.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant 2 players and 2 picks. Okay.
Because I looked over the next 3 years, they hold all of their draft picks.
Yeah.
They hold a pick in every round, I guess and they have 2
And they got cap space.
and 2 4th-rounders this year, and they have $85 million in cap space right now. They're
You
fourth
shouldn't
in the league
even
in
want to
cap
play.
space.
Just get the picks. You already got money.
Yeah.
So, and again, if you're rolling out Fernando Mendoza, which by all accounts, I didn't even get a chance to talk to him about that.
Yeah,
That's
right.
why
I wanted to ask him
We'll get
about
back
that.
there for the draft.
Yeah.
For
I know he got something on
I
that.
had
know
that
he
one
did.
in the chamber.
You get 2 questions with
I wanted to
Hondo.
ask him
Yeah,
about
you
his
do.
hot wife.
2 questions and he taking over the whole thing.
He's the man.
I love it, man.
Okay, how you want to make this up here, Spenny? Planet Fitness and Art and Jake's?
Yeah, let's just double up.
All right, let's do Planet Fitness right now. As a matter of fact, I'll never be a member at another gym.
Never,
There can be all these corporate like taglines
Never,
and stuff
never.
that the black card option still $24.99 a month. You go to any Planet Fitness in the world, bring a guest. Basically it's what it says. It's the black card for Planet Fitness. Price hasn't moved in years. What else in your life still costs the same? Not your gas anymore. So like there it is. Planet Fitness. If you're looking to get in the gym, that's the move. I'm looking at a gym right here. It's 3 times as much as Planet Fitness. Why would I go there when there's a Planet Fitness right over there with double the equipment, double the space, the better locker room, all of it? Guys, it's a simple move. Go to planetfitness.com or just pull in the parking lot. Planet Fitness.
And what about Art and Jake's?
You guys already know about Art and Jake's. I've told you about it for a very long time. This is also something that I use in my everyday life. It is Art and Jake's Sports Bar and Grill. It's the best sports bar atmosphere in the game, but they're also big in the community. They've just become a premier sponsor for the Romeo Lions Club St. Baldrick Festival. That's happening Saturday, March 14th in downtown Romeo. An incredible event where brave volunteers shave their head and fund childhood cancer research. You can get involved right now. Go to romeosb.com, join the team, and get your head shaved. Or if you want to keep your hair but still help out, you can scan that QR code on the screen right there. As a matter of fact, you can donate directly and help Art and Jake's crush their goal. And again, it's a great, great cause, funding kids' cancer. And again, guys, they're great partners in the community, and they have an elite menu. Art and Jake's, sports bar setting, fine dining flavor.
And shout out to Art and Jake's in Northville. We'll be there on Sunday for the Michigan versus Michigan State watch party.
That is correct as well.
Experience. Join former University of Michigan star and NFL sensation Braylon Edwards alongside the charismatic Shep.
Braylon Edwards, touchdown Michigan!
As they break down the latest in sports like never before. Tune into the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep.
Touchdown, Braylon Edwards!
Weekdays from 2 to 4 p.m. only on the Woodward Sports Network. Don't miss out on hot topics, insider insights, and the banter that keeps you coming back for more. Is that an octopus in your pants, or are you just happy to see me? See what I did there? Go Red Wings! From Octopi Experts Woodward Sports.
Tax season stressing you out? Take a break at Loom Cannabis right now. Score 40% off when you spend $80 or more with promo code TAXBREAK80 running through March 22nd. If you're new to Loom, get a free shakeouts just for stopping in, plus your first 3 visits are with freebies. Choose a Loom 8th, 200 milligram gummy or 1 gram carp with just a $20 spend. Find them now at Loom.com or any one of Loom's 41 locations across Michigan.
What about Sun Cruiser?
You guys already know about Sun Cruiser,
Shout
man.
out.
Real
Tall
iced
boys.
tea, real vodka. Spencer's on the Tall Boys now.
Yeah.
Gets them from the store around the way from his house.
Right next door.
Yeah, they order them specifically for him.
They literally told me. They were like, what do you want? I was like, could you get the pink lemonade tall boys? They're like, yeah, we'll put them in there.
That's dope, bro.
Fuck yeah. Motion.
We drink them all the time around. Like, I don't know what else, guys. Like, I don't know what else to tell you, man. Like, you see us drink them.
Yeah.
I don't drink them because they taste bad.
And enjoy them.
Yeah, 100%.
That's not fake.
I got them stocked in the refrigerator at home. Like, Sun Cruiser. Back at it, Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network, Neal Ruhl, Darren McCarty, KAG, Spencer Raxer squad is back. Intern Shelby here in the house as well. And all of you, so again, if you have reaction to what Hondo said, it was interesting finding out that the Raiders' goal isn't necessarily just maximize draft picks.
Yeah.
Which makes him eminently more valuable because if you can find a way to make it like a swap and you basically shed the money in the trade.
Yeah.
Like think about it. You are where you are right now. It's just you have to have that discussion about, because we're funny here. We always want to trade, but we never want to give anything up.
Crazy, right?
Yeah. Like except for like damaged goods all the time
Right,
that
right.
nobody else wants. Like
It's always take the guys that I'm done
Right.
with.
yeah. And if you're done with
Pat
them,
O'Connor
right.
for
Well, that's the whole thing, right? If you don't have use for them and where you're at, why would you think you always got to give something to get something? But in this case, in this instant, for this player, if you have to give up a guy,
I got a Meek
piece.
Robertson.
is it not worth it?
Absolutely.
yeah. No, but
what?
here's the thing though, D-Mac, and like I look at it, and I guess it's kind of a segue, like what the Cavs did with Harden. They traded Darius Garland, man.
You got to do something. But tell me,
And a pick.
Tell me
Yeah.
a
For Harden.
championship that you don't in this day and age, in this situation with the cap and stuff like this in sports, where you have to take a risk with something. Right?
Thank
a lot
you,
more
D-Mac.
times it's dollars, but you have to give up something that is valuable. Think about if you're going to trade something. Think about back in lunch when you used to be on the bus or whatever, and you'd be like, dude, nobody's taking the apple.
No.
I want that cupcake. Well, you're
The
going to have to
apple's the
swap me the
seventh round-
Pop-Tarts
the
or
apple
whatever.
is the 7th round pick
And
of a lunch
there is
trade.
always the one kid.
That's aggressive.
But that's where you feel like, does Brad Holmes feel like he does that? Because in the draft, he gets moving and shaky in the draft.
Yeah, but that's not what's going to get you over the edge.
Exactly.
And you got, I look at this Maxx Crosby, to get him is sort of like the Brendan Shanahan.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right,
wow.
to
Yeah.
take
Absolutely.
that gives you that day. And what'd
Another
you give up for that? You gave up Paul Coffey and Keith Primo, which you could say Paul Coffey was at the end of his career and whatever, that's what it is. But Keith Primo was legit to
Yeah.
whatever. So
They took him in front of Yager, right? Primo?
Yeah.
I believe they did.
yeah,
Memory
and then went and played, but he had years left
Right.
that he played. But there's a value there. But some people would be like, well, that's a good young player. But in that instance, that's how I look at it. You got to change the
Gotta crack some
little
eggs to
bit of
make an omelet.
dynamics. And you listen to Hondo talk, right, about what Max brings as far as to compete, and then him talking to a Lions player saying we need a little bit more of that leadership dog, and that's what you get. If that's what you need, he didn't talk about talent. Talking about a little bit more dog and accountability.
We have breaking NFL news.
Dun, dun, dun.
The Rams and the Chiefs have made a trade. Trent McDuffie is going to the Rams.
Wow.
And the Chiefs get their first-round pick,
Blake Corum.
number 29 overall. They get the Rams' first-round pick. They get the Rams' 5th-round pick. They get the Rams' 6th-round pick. And they get a 3rd-round pick in 2027.
Wow. F them picks, man.
Trent McDuffie.
They back on the
has
F
been
them
traded.
picks wagon.
You all right there, Shelby?
Yeah, that was a lot.
That is a lot.
Staggered you there,
You're
didn't
right.
it?
Hang in there.
Yeah.
That is pretty crazy. I mean, he's a all
He's
pro.
he's real good, but it's a lot.
God damn, the Rams are going to be good next year.
F them picks yet again.
They're gonna ride. They're gonna ride with Stafford. They're making one push for it.
Yeah, he won the MVP. Why wouldn't
Yeah.
you?
They're gonna.
And you did that for McDuffie. Why can't we just throw another first?
That's what I'm saying.
Man, come on, man.
Oh, you don't even get started.
And the first rounders for us aren't like the bottom of the barrel first rounders. What are we picking? We're picking in the
17.
20s.
Your core is solidified.
You're picking 17 now, and you're going to pick in the 20s next year, right?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's not like you're legitimately like
You're
a
not
bottom barrel team that is giving away top 5 or top 10 picks.
Yeah, you're not drafting for starters at this point.
That Detroit Lions trade for Maxx Crosby tweet's going to hit like crack in the 80s, dude.
Man,
Oh,
stop,
my
bro.
God.
I'm sick of y'all getting me
need
revved
it.
up on this shit. I was through with this. I was through with this Maxx Crosby bullshit.
Oh, we're back.
Hey, we'll
in.
quit tomorrow.
We're going back on the grid.
Damn.
We'll quit tomorrow, KG.
Okay.
All right.
All right, man.
Look me in the eye. We'll quit tomorrow.
Okay. I
I
trust
can
you.
quit whenever I want, KG.
Don't you lie to me, Neal Ruhl.
Man,
That's tough, bro.
That's a great trade for both parties.
And it makes
Rams
sense.
just got an all-pro cornerback and The Chiefs just got a shit ton of draft capital.
Yes, they
and
did.
They're probably going to move up, get Jeremiah Love.
The NFC getting better.
So
Do
the
something,
Chiefs,
Brad Holmes.
Yeah,
Not
please,
two
bro.
Scruggs.
So the Chiefs will have pick number 9 and pick number 29.
Yes.
Could do a lot with that.
So, wait,
So
they got
three-
pick number 9 already?
In a year in which
They
this
didn't
may
make the
be
playoffs.
in a year in which you won't have Mahomes, that's it.
So they got 3 of the top 40.
Yeah, they
That's-
might get
that's
Jeremiah
nice.
Love at 9. They might not even have to move up.
And they can basically punt this year because Mahomes will be hurt half the year, right?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, like
you can basically
Get
punt.
another top
Is that
10
not
pick.
what they just did in the trade? Didn't that just tell you that
did.
it
Yeah.
was fourth and they punted?
This
and
is
just
a
said,
mini
okay,
rebuild.
Good call, yeah.
right? Like this trade tells you what direction.
They're going to take a gap year.
yeah,
They're
that's
gonna-
what I would
the
do.
Chiefs
Like,
are going to win the Super Bowl.
People
in 2
keep trying to
years.
tell me, oh, he's going to come back in December, whatever. Just take the year off, bro. Y'all got enough chips. Take the year off and rebuild the team properly.
And
Like,
they're going to win the Super Bowl in 2 to 3 years.
yeah, there you go.
Because they're going to have the 2 first-round picks now, another top 10 pick next year.
Yeah, and a healthy Patrick Mahomes.
Fuck!
Like,
dude,
come on.
why? Why? could
Yeah,
they
well,
never-
hey, Spenny, Spenny,
Sorry.
you know what you're up against for the Super Bowl championship because you expect to be there, and that's KC who you're going to play. So there it is. I already put it in the ether.
Okay. On a side note with that, real quick, Adam Schefter just also tweeted this out, and this isn't like huge breaking news or anything like this, but it is.
It's cracking news.
It's another example of.
Chipping news?
No, it's in the Thursday night Color Rush family.
Okay.
Oh, we like that.
So it's just news.
The preseason opener,
No, it's for the nerds.
the Hall of Fame game in Canton. It's for the nerds, but everybody watches it.
Yep.
Everybody watches it for like 2 plays.
Yeah,
and then
literally.
turns it off.
But you do.
One drive.
The preseason opener will be the Panthers and the Cardinals.
Bryce Young, baby.
That's brutal.
This will be this summer when Carolina. See, here's the NFL. When Carolina linebacker Luke Kuechly and former Cardinals receiver Larry Fitzgerald are inducted into the Hall of Fame. They get you
Every time,
The
bro.
NFL is so fucking good. If this was the NHL and you had Steve Yzerman's induction into the NHL Hall of Fame, and there was a game that day, they'd have fucking Florida playing Arizona, and nobody would watch it.
You're right.
The NFL is so because now you're going to get all of those 2 fan bases to watch every
that
single
ticket,
piece.
and you can charge more for tickets
Oh, of
because it's
course.
going to sell out because you came all the way there.
Yeah,
You're going to not go to the game?
exactly.
Yeah, you're going to go to the game.
Yeah, that's
It's
smart.
basically another cover charge for the weekend.
Right. Because for a BS football game, they're not even really playing in that
And you know
football
why
game.
that game sucks? They cut to interviews full screen
Yeah,
in the
like-
middle of plays.
it's like, for
it's like,
real.
all right, we'll kick it to Larry Fitzgerald. It's like it was 3rd down. Like, what are
Right.
we doing?
And that game is a nightmare to call.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they have dual numbers.
Yep.
The guys that play the same position.
That's football in its truest and purest form.
100%, man.
I love
We're-
it.
I told you guys
I'll
this
watch it.
last week. I hope you enjoyed your 14 days off.
Oh, yeah.
I hope you enjoyed it. Hope last night was fun.
Right.
Hope it was fun.
We right back. I knew the minute we got the Monty news, it was just going to be a whirlwind. I knew it, man.
It's Dave.
Dave.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're right. It's Dave. I'm sorry. I don't know him personally like
Yeah.
you, so.
Hey, Neal, do you have Nitty Gritty's super chat on there? He's gonna have an aneurysm if it's not get read.
Shout out
yeah,
Nitty
no,
Gritty.
no. I
don't want anybody
guys,
dying.
we had a lot going on.
I'm trying to
let me
tell-
get
like-
caught up.
We got you, Nitty.
Yeah.
And to answer, do we? Yes, Neal will always take care of you. Just understand there's a flow to this, so
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
need anybody having a heart
And
attack.
it better
in
be
the
a
chat.
fucking good one, Nitty Gritty. You better not be hyping up some fart joke.
Dante 151 in the super chat. Damn you, Bob Quimmin, Matt Patricia. Damn you to football hell.
Yeah.
We could have had Max. Also, who's going to be the next Raiders quarterback?
Fernando Mendoza.
Allegedly,
That
right.
poor guy.
Nitty gritty. Okay, nitty
Yeah,
gritty
go
was
there
right.
than the Jets, though.
All right,
Yeah.
nitty gritty has a good one.
Okay.
Nitty gritty in the super chat. The flagship sure has .jpeg girlfriend.
No, some of they callers, absolutely. Absolutely.
yeah. Tev Sauce.
Do they still have JPEG?
You don't need callers.
Yeah, I know, right?
You need texters.
Yeah.
You need texters. Tev Sauce in the super chat. If we don't do something aggressive, I don't know if I can make it to the draft. I need it. Give me Max. Give me a center. Give me restructures. I'm fiending. Okay, you know what then? It's been hijacked. Like, I did want to talk about the Pistons because people were being out of pocket.
Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there.
So, you know what?
Just let the Lions.
It's a top 5 Wednesday.
Hey.
Top 5 breakups.
I like this one.
Let's just get it all out there.
We got a packed hour, man.
Let's just get it all out there about the NFL. All right, let's take the break, come back, and try this again. Tell them about BlackRock.
BlackRock. Listen, BlackRock isn't just a great spot to take your lady or your significant other for a date. You could also chill at the bar, enjoy daily specials and happy hour, and watch your favorite sports. They got a full bar. They got a ton of great deals like unlimited all-you-can-eat ribs and a ton of different happy hour drink specials. So make sure you check it out. Or if you're looking for a night out, you're looking for a nice night, you can go and you can sit down and you can have some of their dining as well. Make sure you check it out. The heavyweight steak coming soon to BlackRock restaurants near you. It's BlackRock. Go to blackrockrestaurants.com.
Why do we fight? We fight to protect the innocent, to hold the powerful accountable, to bring the oppressors to justice. Why do we fight? We fight to secure and preserve our civil liberties, to get each and every one of our clients the justice they deserve, and to make the lives of real people just like you.
Game on at Art and Jake's. Wings, burgers, pizza, and ice-cold drinks served up with attention to detail. Wall-to-wall TVs, great service, and a vibe that keeps your crew coming back. Art and Jake's, a sports bar setting with a fine dining flavor.
Find your sun with Sun Cruiser Vodka Iced Tea. Made with real iced tea and real vodka. Cold, refreshing, and made for moments like these all year long. Let the good times cruise with Sun Cruiser.
Game is won in the trenches, and our big fellas don't mess around. The Woodward Heavyweights on Woodward Sports.
Attention Hoopers, Jars is hosting a 3-on-3 basketball tournament in West Michigan. Bring your squad to compete
15 grand.
for $15K. The big
Shout out
boss
Ray.
man Ray was here yesterday. They upped at the 15 grand prize pool. This Saturday, pre-qualifier. Saturday, March 7th. Finals are Wednesday, March 11th at Van Andel Arena, the home of the Grand Rapids, Golden Grand Rapids, Michigan. So, to register for the cashola, go to jarscannabis.com/3v3. Sign up today.
A lot of copper fits in Bengay in that tournament right there.
I don't know, for 15 grand?
Yeah.
There might be
People
some
about to
real-
pull some ACLs for that, for sure.
Dude, there gotta be some ballers coming
There's
out
gonna be
for
some
that.
real
There's-
hoopers.
That's real money. That,
Yeah.
that gets attention.
Like, that'll pull in, like, you know, the Moneyball tournaments that go
Oh,
on
yeah.
up in the
Oh,
Lansing
yeah.
area? Like, that'll be pulling. Like, there'll be teams that roll in that, like, think, like, hey, man, it's like 15 grand. Let's put
No.
it.
Yeah, nah.
You're going to be playing former all-state basketball
Yeah.
players.
You're gonna
and
no, you're gonna be
shit.
playing people that play basketball for money for a living.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tournament shootout.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
International players.
Ball is life.
100%.
Yeah.
Former
I follow
deep.
Ball is life, guys.
There'll be a former Spartans in there. There'll be former Golden
Yeah.
Grizzlies in there. I know that for a fact.
What's
Yeah.
his name? White Iverson. He's a dog.
Yeah.
He's an influencer. He does Ball is life. I watch those guys a lot.
Yeah. So if you're like a recreational player,
You better strap your shit up and come correct.
yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Right.
Wear a mouth guard.
Yo, 100%. For those of you just joining us, you've missed a lot. Welcome to hour number 2, Big D Energy.
The Hondo
Sports
Hour. You
Network.
missed it. The
Neal
electric
Ruhl,
hour.
Darren
Don't worry,
McCarty.
I'm clipping it and we're posting it. It'll be up at like 1:30.
Spencer Raxter, KG, intern Shelby here in the house, who's still mourning the loss of Dave Montgomery.
I wore my
Dave.
Black Lion shirt for a reason.
You absolutely did.
So,
So,
state of mourning.
so we had Hondo Carpenter on. I suggest you go back and watch it. It was pure electricity. Adam Schefter just minutes ago tweeted out the LA Rams and the Kansas City Chiefs have just completed a trade. The LA Rams have acquired Trent McDuffie. The Chiefs received the Rams' first-round pick, the Rams' fifth-round pick, the Rams' sixth-round pick, and a 2027 third-round pick. They threw the bag at him. That's it. That's a huge price.
It is, yeah.
A huge price that they paid. But like in the chat right now, I see all the overreact. Oh, give the Rams Super Bowl. You know, like it's
I mean, they're the favorite in the NFC by far now, I think.
No, they like that's a
That's a big move
win-win
them.
for everybody.
Yeah.
because Rams needed the secondary. McDuffie's a dog, and then KC just told on themselves that they're gonna back up a little bit for next season and revamp. But in the NFL, Neal,
they're going to have...
like, worst to first is the easiest. And look at the schedule that they're going to have coming out with everybody healthy, couple, like, top 3 of the top 40 picks if they don't trade up or whatever, but the talent that they have, and you know what they do with it. So they just keep that band together. You know what I'm saying? So it's just run it back.
And just for clarity, in terms of pass defense last year, the Rams and the Lions were right next to each other.
Yeesh.
Right.
Literally right next to each other. And it was the end for them last year. I always talk about that. When you lose, 9 times out of 10, when you lose in the playoffs or a tournament or whatever, you already knew what was going to do you in.
Yeah.
You know?
You knew what your Achilles was. You couldn't insulate it.
You couldn't get away with it that time. So that's the way that it works. Woodward Sports chat thread, Delonte. I learned nothing from Hondo that I already knew. Oh, Delonte, you knew that they were potentially interested in acquiring 2 players for Maxx Crosby instead of just maxing out draft capital? Because I didn't know that.
Bro?
I did.
Yeah.
Stop hating.
So Delonte knew that. Delonte, send Spenny your email address. We'll get you on right now. And you can break it.
I enjoyed Hondo's company. I laughed a lot.
You're
I had
right.
a good time, and I learned something.
Big
Stop
the
being a
boys up.
hater. It's a feel-good Wednesday.
Yeah, absolutely. So, yeah, sideless. In
That man loves Darren McCarty.
He does. Sideless. Grand Rapids only 30 minutes away from Muskegon, 1 hour from Lansing, not to mention the YMCA is right there. This could be electric. No, for $15,000, there's gonna be people you've heard of playing basketball in that thing.
Yeah.
100%. No, Mike, I don't know if Keith Appling will, quote, be broken out of jail so he can come play.
By Denzel Valentine, which is hilarious.
Yeah. Zell's my guy, so I didn't want to implicate him in that.
Yeah.
But, but yeah. Danny G, Rams secondary is garbage. McDuffie is a huge
Maybe you
gift
can
for them.
stop in Sharon's cell on the way there, Mike.
Hey, Sharon ain't do it, man.
Sharon
We didn't even get a chance to talk about that.
Yeah.
Somebody reporting to him, hey, one of your coaches has been, like, sexually harassing me, only for him to give him a raise.
Yep.
And then hit her up.
Yeah, it's pretty. That's Sharon.
It's fucked up. Dude.
That's Sharon for you.
Michigan man.
Surviving Sharon, man.
Dexter James. Bears fans think they have the best NFC North running back room. Do they really? Michael Weary. Mekhi Becton's being released by LA. What about the Lions getting him to help the O-line issues?
I would like that. He's still
He
young.
was kind of ass last year. But
I think he's a better player than that, though.
yeah, I think so too. You know, obviously the Chargers' offensive line situation was fucking
You're right.
god awful
Horrendous,
last year.
yeah.
And we saw Mekhi Becton perform really, really well at a Pro Bowl level next to Lane Johnson. So you put him next to a Penei Sewell instead of a revolving door of injuries. Maybe it'll get the best out of him. I wouldn't mind Mekhi Becton, but I would like a solidified better player.
Yeah, there's better options,
Yeah.
but I would be sold on that.
I agree.
would. That's a Brad type move.
Okay, do you want to – because I want to get into I want to drill down on this Lions thing because I feel like the fault lines are cracking right now with the fans.
Oh,
and,
you know.
and I don't
Really?
do and I don't do this. Like, you know –
We
Wait,
just we want something,
too
D-Mac.
early.
I'm ready to crack. I'll
No,
tell you what.
D-Mac, we want something.
Benny, I could let –
Oh, my God.
We haven't.
I don't do that.
Monty
You guys
is the
don't.
only thing we've gotten in months, like
Yeah,
for this team.
and I wasn't ready for it.
I wasn't at
It kicked
all.
up new feelings. I'll tell you what. The thing that really gets me going is I know we're like, oh, you know, Maxx Crosby to the Bears. Ho, 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 ho. That shit doesn't just happen for no reason, where a team becomes the overwhelming favorite overnight over the team that he's already on. And it makes me feel about the Micah Parsons shit last year. That popped up out of nowhere. We did a whole segment. The Packers are favored to get Micah Parsons. No way. Boom, he's on the team.
Yeah.
That shit happens again, I'm going to lose my fucking mind. I'll tell you that.
Crosby going to the Bears is malpractice.
He nailed it
almost.
earlier. It's what it's presented as the fear of losing to the division rival, and especially now the Bears. And I think the Micah Parsons comparison, realistic to your feelings and PTSD.
and if you're the Bears-
you're speaking out of fear of PTSD.
And if you're the Bears, you're looking at, okay, we're one of the best teams in the NFC. We just won the NFC North. We're ready to make a push with our young quarterback. And a team that we're probably going to have to go up against in the NFC playoffs just got an all-pro fucking cornerback. So we're going to have to make a move to counter that.
Neal, you know we all support Brad here. If he were to let Maxx Crosby go to the Bears, That's an indictment on Brad Holmes. It is.
For something like for a trade that we could have done.
And here's the thing with it. And boy, Delante's pretty funny in the chat. Because he just had one here. Oh, right here. Hondo basically just said breaking news. Raiders looking at every angle. Did he, Delante, or did I have to ask him about it? Delante.
Feel Good Wednesday.
Yeah.
Delante.
Except about the Bears.
Delante.
No, I personally have a mental breakdown, but
look, we're due for a break right now, but I feel like we're about to get into it.
Yeah.
You know? And no, because here's the deal. Actually, Delante, him talking about the fact that they have potentially looking at a pick and 2 players on the that opens up the pool.
It does.
The trade pool for everybody.
Delante.
And I'll go back to this. Guys, you just saw what Trent McDuffie got traded for.
There you go.
You just saw it. For those of you that missed it. The 1st-round pick this year, the 5th-round pick this year, the 6th-round pick this year, the 2027 3rd-round pick. That's a draft pick haul.
Damn, they gave a 3rd-round pick to him?
Haul. Yes.
Next
it's
year's
a draft
3rd?
pick haul. And the Chiefs didn't take back any salary or anything like that.
Dog.
Like that.
Chiefs finna be.
So what is that? What is that?
What does that mean?
What does that mean?
Neal's gonna translate that
to the Maxx Crosby situation, D-Mac.
F them fucking picks. That's what it means.
Well,
but it is sense.
It's not really comparable because if they're looking for more players, which open like if it's that situation, who can afford that cost, right, on the books to whatever? But with what Hondo said, where they're looking for real life players in return, that opens up everybody who's got real life players, maybe not as much as they have draft capital.
Like that opens up the door because when you give a team an avenue to not take on the money's the thing. I know you guys think the cap's not real. Ask the Vikings right now if the cap is real. It's as real as it gets. Ask them. Ask the Saints if the cap's real. It just, when they say we're open to taking players in lieu of picks, that opens up the avenue for teams that you don't want involved.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Which opens up even more to the Bears, who have guys like Tremaine Edmonds and DJ Moore and stuff with that you want. So can you counter that? Are you willing to counter that? Or to KG's point, why you have to look at it, are you going to go down swinging with your own guys? That's what Brad's MO has been, right? Whether it's re-signing or going with what they have. I'm telling you, like this is, and there's only a few guys, but this is like one of the few guys that I think you go all in no matter what for.
It's just, look, I'm holding on right now. I am. Spenny's cracking. Admittedly.
I'm cracking a little
He's starting
bit.
to crack a little bit.
Guys,
I'm telling you, like,
not full cracking yet because obviously we're just getting started.
Right.
So
Spenny,
there's a lot that's still going to happen.
Shouldn't this week, and I'm just going to do this for everybody out there, shouldn't we, let's change our focus, like this stuff's starting to happen in the NFL and what's going to happen is going to happen, but there's still a lot of time. Where we need to focus is on the hockey team.
Yeah.
Because shit needs to be done in 2 days. If I'm cracking on anything other than that, maybe because my focus is on what Steve Eisman's going to do before Friday, so I'm not fully focused on what's going on in the football world around me as it's going to play out. But you are 100% right in the fact of to feel that way because your example, Micah Parsons, Green Bay last year, this and that.
Yeah.
So,
and I do believe that's why I'm not fully cracked yet, because I believe that Brad Holmes is going to do something. Is it going to be Maxx Crosby? Probably not. As long as he doesn't go to the Bears, I'm fine with that.
But something. And
but
this
he's
is
going
where,
to go.
This is where you and I get together and sit on the bar stool together and have a drink. Something's got to be done.
You need an impact move.
Your soft baby move.
Yes.
Right? You're right,
Yes.
which you brought up. So show me the soft baby move, which was get a center. Get a AQM. Get some, but the direction has been chosen. And it's the indecision because we don't see it.
Right.
Is what's frustrating.
And can't let him go to the Bears. But like I said, him. After all of the GMs and scouts and agents in the NFL world were all in one building for a week together, they break, and boom, the Bears are the favorite to land Maxx Crosby. Somebody said something to somebody, and somebody knows something. That's all I'm saying, and it scares me.
Correct.
All the tough guys in the chat, being scared, stop being a pussy. You should be scared.
Nah, fuck
Did you
that.
see what the Bears were last year? And if they add Maxx Crosby to that, like, I guess you're super tough and the Lions shouldn't be scared. No, you should.
Yeah.
We're not a good team right now.
You'll be
You
scared
missed
with
the
Maxx
playoffs.
Crosby sacking Jared Goff. You'll
Yeah.
be scared then.
Woodward Sports chat thread, the DJCI. So y'all pissed Dave got traded, yet pissed that Holmes keeps guys. Anytime anyone references Montgomery in the chat, I'm just calling him Dave from here on.
I know, right?
I am. That's for you,
Out of
Shelby.
respect.
Absolutely. Out of respect to Shelby and her family during this difficult time that they're going through right now. She's dressed in all black today.
Yeah.
She came to mourn.
She came to mourn. Absolutely.
The shore veil.
Yeah, you should have.
Eric.
Remember that for next time.
Eric Wisikowski. Brad let Parsons go to Green Bay. If he lets Crosby go to Hammond, Indiana, that's negligence.
No, I mean,
That is true.
I'm telling you, it would be an indictment on him. I rock with him.
Here's the other side of this, though. NFC North division championship odds are out. The Lions are the favorite at plus 165.
Yep.
Packers are plus 180. Here's the other side of this, though. When we talk about two players, Fletch lives daily. Offer them Kirby and J-Mo. Fletch, you understand, right? That Kirby is a distressed asset right now.
You'd have to-
With a contract.
With a contract.
Yeah. They're not trying to trade contracts.
Just
I know.
Fletch, that's all I'm saying to you. Take a step back and look at it. Would you trade one of the... I would say, now, if you go dollar for dollar, Maxx Crosby's probably the best edge in the league factoring in salary. Because he's 30% less than Garrett and Parsons.
He said $29 million for an edge in this market.
Yeah, like dollar for dollar.
For him, that's cheap.
See, but that's a space that people don't understand because I talk about it all the time. And they're like, well, X isn't as good as Y. Well, X doesn't make as much money as Y. So dollar for dollar, like that's where it's at.
Can I address
Yes.
the slithery snake Wagner?
Yes.
Who said, have we moved to hashtag scared not stoked? LOL. My reply to this, it's tough to be stoked when you're not a playoff team.
Yeah.
With the roster that you have right now. So
Give me a couple months and I'll let you know.
Yeah.
I don't, right, exact. If Maxx Crosby went to Chicago, yes, D-Mac will change that to scared not stoked.
Right.
All I'm saying.
That's more of a fact.
Yeah.
And get ready. This finna be
Maxx Crosby is like Micah Parsons, yeah, great, whatever to that, but not Maxx Crosby, as you've heard, to what he brings, the package is not. I don't want any of that smoke in Chicago.
Yeah.
We don't need them to have that.
That's a fact.
That's what it is. So stand by there, Snake.
I know, Neal, you're trying to get on people for cracking this early, but what do you expect? I mean,
No, but my point is, though, I can relate.
Yeah.
Because I'm
anxious.
There are signs of stress on the foundation, even for me, 100%. Because this stuff's got to be fixed, man.
And we knew this was going to happen. You didn't make the playoffs. That was worst case scenario last year. So yes, we're sitting on our hands this year, waiting to see what you going to pull out of a rabbit out of a hat, because you got to make something shake with this team at this point.
Your thoughts on Clemson edge TJ Parker, Mike? I didn't. That's from Michael Weary, by the way, in the super chat. I'm not going to lie to you. I didn't subject myself. I marked myself safe from Clemson football by and large.
Yeah.
Because I kept hearing about it all preseason. I was like, did I miss something? Like, they're still just regular old Clemson.
Yeah. God doesn't like the transfer portal.
Yeah. His Dabo told me his program is built in the name, image, and likeness of Christ.
Right.
So, like with all
Good
due
luck with that, buddy.
Christ has a great resume. Doesn't get to the quarterback.
Christ has a great resume.
Doesn't get to the
he
quarterback.
probably could. I'm not doubting JC. If you line him up at edge, he could probably get there.
I don't see it on his resume.
The man walked on water.
Yeah.
I'm sure he could beat a tackle one-on-one.
No, sure, he'd probably have more passing touchdowns than Bryce if he was a quarterback in the spot.
Compare him to Christ. Got it.
Yeah, that's true. It's a high bar.
Got it.
That would be generational.
Yeah, it would be. But yeah.
I missed this.
Shout out JC.
Dirty Dr. D. Mark myself safe from Clemson football. I did. I wasn't firing up Jefferson Pilot Sports or the ACC network.
Right.
I never did it. I was safe from it. Jaruxel in the super duper chat. I'm not going to lie. I'm starting to crack as well. When we lost to the Chiefs, I said, we'll make the playoffs. Well, I woke up and realized we're not in the playoffs. And again, it comes down to the defense. And Jaruxel, like, I can make my piece about the playoff thing more than most. And, like, look, they had a very, very tough road last year. I think everybody makes a mistake when they look back on the season and they say, look at what the Ravens were. Look at what the Chiefs were when it was all done. Well, when they played the Lions, like, Lions opponents, when they played them, I think were like 75-62 last year. Like, they were good.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they were good, and they were in tough spots and all that stuff. So I make a little more peace with it than most do. That's fine. You do what you want. I'm not going to be critical of you for that.
So
I got the schedule I wanted, right? Like, I got
did.
the schedule I wanted. It's just there's no you have to make move. You have to capitalize on this schedule, because if you do win the division and go to the playoffs, you're right back in that boat again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like, this is your shot to strike.
Yeah.
You got an easy setup. You got the Bears set up this year, and they took advantage.
But we're at the point now where the playoffs should be a formality. Like, it's all,
Well, especially this year.
Yeah.
Like, they're
you have to come on.
100%.
Yeah.
150 million, thousand, trillion, billion percent. This is it. Like, yeah. Was it a bust last year? Yeah, because they didn't win the Super Bowl. And if you're not going to win the Super Bowl, you guys know how I operate.
You ain't even getting the dance.
Second you can't win, then just be as bad as you can be to get the most you can get, because you get rewarded for being bad around here.
And there are some people, chipping in the chat or cracking in the chat. We now have 4 souls on the line. I'm one of them for Maxx Crosby, so maybe that can bump up that number. Maybe lower the draft picks a little bit. But you want to see people to start chipping. We'll go to break. We'll come back. We got a report from Dave Burkett.
Uh-oh.
That isn't good. But I don't like it.
I thought you said it was a feel-good Wednesday.
It was. We got
Let's talk Kevin McGonigal.
See, it was. We could talk Kevin McGonigal. We got top 5.
But he probably won't even be on the team when we go.
Yeah, he has to be on the team.
All right, everybody, just call. We're getting out of pocket.
We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this Dave Burkett report. We're
Okay.
gonna do top 5, and then we can talk Magoo, because I fucking love him, and he better be at shortstop.
And 10 minutes of Pistons.
And 10 minutes of Pistons. But listen, man, we're cracking, we're breaking, and we're freaking out about the Lions. But at the end of the day, it's just sports, and sports aren't real. But what is real is your mental health. And we talk about sports every day: wins, losses, pressure, expectations. But real life, that's not always easy. At Woodward Sports, you're never alone, and neither is your mental health journey. Pure Psychiatry provides personalized psychiatric care designed specifically for you. No cookie-cutter plan. With 16 locations in Michigan and 2 in Ohio, they make getting help accessible and comfortable. If you have been thinking about taking the first step, visit PurePsychMI.com. And why don't you tell us about Gold Crown, D-Mac? That helps my mental health as well.
Yeah, no doubt. Pause the take for a second, because Gold Crown just dropped something that is absolutely unfair. The Royal Junior Jesters 5 pre-rolls, 3.5 grams total, coated in keep live resin and THCA infused. These aren't your grandma's hit it twice and hope pre-rolls. These are why am I so locked into this game right now pre-rolls. Perfect for game day, celebrating wins, or when your team's down bad. No rolling, no prep, just light it. Michigan-made, premium quality. Next time you're at the dispo, ask for Royal Junior Jesters, because if you're going to smoke like royalty.
Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy precision haircut, scalp massage, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Step up your game this season and take advantage of our $20 haircut special. Scan the QR code and get your coupon today. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, the ultimate haircut experience. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. It's wicked awesome.
Big injuries, big news. Twice a week, Dr. Jeff Pierce from Michigan Sports and Spine joins Woodward Sports Network for the Injury Insider Report. Big D Energy Tuesdays at noon. Braylon Edwards and Shaq Thursdays at 3:30. Get expert analysis and in-depth breakdowns on the latest sports injuries from the man trusted by top athletes in the community, like D-Mac. Whether it's the Lions, Pistons, Tigers, or Red Wings, Dr. Pierce talks us through it all. Don't miss the Injury Insider Report with Dr. Jeff Pierce, your go-to source for understanding the impact of injuries on the games and players we love. Only on Woodward Sports Network. Scan the QR code on the screen or go to MichiganSportsandSpine.com to see if Dr. Jeff Pierce can help you. Is that an octopus in your pants, or are you just happy to see me? See what I did there? Go Red Wings! From Octopi Experts Woodward Sports.
Go to getmadpacks.com to get the best product out there. Whether you know about the high-lows, you know about the boom shakalakas, but now they've got their own line of concentrates. Blue Night Live Resin. It's ridiculous, man. It's pure butter, tastes great, smokes super smooth. So make sure you go check that out. If you don't like the super hard stuff, you don't like all the concentrates and the waxes and different things like that, they've got flour-only pre-rolls as well, just a good old-fashioned doobie. So go to getmadpacks.com and get yours today. Mad Flavor, Mad High, Mad Packs. And after I'm done indulging in Mad Packs, I might want to hit up Buddies.
Well, and there you go. You can jump on buddiespizza.com, and if you had the whole squad over for the night, do the catering option. Why not set it all up? Go to buddiespizza.com, take a look at their catering menu, and make it a Detroit-style watch party. That's right. You can save 20% off your order of $200 or more with the promo code Woodward20. You get the best of the Buddies Pizza, Buddies Pasta, Buddies Salads. All of it is there for you. Spencer and the boys can just be sitting around all day, man.
My boy Darius is coming in town. He lives in Grand Rapids now for the weekend. Boys are coming over to my house.
Get some Buddies Pizza?
We're probably going to get some Buddies. We're definitely going to be getting some Mad Packs, but we're probably going to get some Buddies Pizza too.
There you go.
Shout out both.
Setting up the watch party, Detroit style. Buddies Pizza, the original since 1946. All right, back at it. Big D Energy. What a whirlwind day here. Neal, Ruhl, Darren, McCarty, KG, Spencer Raxter, Shelby here in the house too as well. Morning Dave, the trade of Dave. We're in all black. Shelby, I'm sorry for your loss.
It's okay. It's okay.
Who's taking
I'll
it
get
worse?
over it eventually. Probably.
Who's taking it
Not,
worse in your
actually.
family?
My brother-in-law.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I haven't spoken to him yet.
Oh wow.
Y'all got to check wellness check.
You got to send him an elbow
A
arrangement.
proof of life.
Right.
You need to do it.
Yeah.
Woodward Sports Super Chat sideless. Jesus literally told them, pay the kids name, image, and likeness in the temple when he rebuked the NCAA.
I know, right? The portal was Satan.
I build my program in the image and likeness of Christ. Yeah,
should have
well,
knew it was
the
over.
rest of the world takes money.
You're right.
You know, so.
Good luck with that, buddy.
Michael Weary, I don't care about Max. I just want our defense to be good.
That part.
Yes. Ryan's reaction, they're prepping us with mental health ads in the Super Chat.
That's what I felt.
I mean,
All right, Spenny. You know what? Then let's just keep it pushing. Then the Dave Burkett.
Dave Burkett put out an article.
I'm
and
nervous
it was
about this.
basically like his sights and sounds and recapping the combine and everything that he heard and what was going on. And this is from a tweet that they put out. This is a quote from the Dave Burkett article I was talking about. So it is from DLFP tweets. He says this is Dave Burkett. Multiple agents who met with the Lions in the NFL Combine do not expect them to be major players in free agency. And the one who spoke with the team believes they will move Tate Ratledge to center and open a competition at the guard spots.
Cool, because they've traded for Maxx Crosby on the defense, and that's the other thing.
We can deal with it now.
We can deal with that if the traded, right? If you got Crosby, whatever it is.
Look at D-Mac right now.
I know.
It got him too.
Bargaining.
You playing on.
It's a stage of grief. He's bargaining.
Spenny.
It's bad.
Listen.
No, but look at that
I
tweet.
feel like I'm in training day right now.
Look at that tweet. You are playing on all Lions fans' fears right now.
Hi,
Tate
Dr.
going to
Johnson.
center,
Yeah.
them not being major
Hi,
players in
Darren.
free agency.
Yes. I know you told me not to talk to. I know. Can I make an appointment? I really need to get in to see you soon.
Yeah.
Yes, we can talk it out. It's going to be okay. Thank you, Doctor.
He's calling pure psychiatry.
Absolutely.
This is not what we want to hear right now.
Listen. I love Dave Burkett. Great guy. Been on the show a couple times. Friend of the network. Very cool dude. Professional. Is tied in. Is probably the most tied in out of any beat writer in Detroit. With
Cool
the
dude
Detroit,
to hang around with,
Cool
too.
dude to hang
Yeah.
out with. Vets his sources well, so he normally doesn't get bad information ever. I refuse to believe this. I can't believe it.
And
They came out and told us they were going to do something.
Hold on.
And
Did they though?
yes, they did.
did.
Especially
He used
about
the word
offensive
urgency
line.
with the offensive line. There was nothing in that indicated they were going to go make all these moves. I'm just saying.
Hold on. T-word 21. What did you say here? You said D-Max, head of HR. I already made that call on a personal. Let me call back. Yeah, Dr. Johnson, can we do a Woodward Sports symposium? Yes. I'm not the only one that's going to need them.
Can we get 4 for the price of 1?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi, my name's Spencer. Good. I'm a Lions fan.
We got a group sit down. I'm really good at these group recovery meetings.
Hi, Spencer.
My way around the table.
Woodward Sports Super Chat to Purple Puma. If Chicago gets Crosby and we ended up with Hendrickson, will that be acceptable?
They're not going to sign Hendrickson.
Nah.
He's over 30, and he doesn't fit the mold of edge rusher they like.
That part.
Maxx Crosby does.
Big Dogs 2025, $200 or more? Come on. Big Dogs, we're talking about a catering party, dude. What? We're talking about a catering party, man.
Come on,
Big
man.
guy.
Like, come on, bro. We're not talking about your family. We're talking about a catering party.
You're
here.
right.
Woodward 20, by the way, buddiespizza.com.
Buddy's Pizza.
That's the move. You're going to get it anyway.
It's true.
But D-Mac, like, that's where I am, man. And, like, you hear that. In Spenny, I see the internal struggle.
I tell you, it's bubbling.
Because it's Dave.
It's bubbling.
It's Dave Burkett.
Yeah.
Like
Right. Specify the days.
I know. I was like, wait.
David Burkett.
Yes.
There's only one
David
Dave on this
Burkett.
show. David Burkett.
Shout out.
Dave's not
on bullshit. Like,
Dave
let's just
Burkett's
call it what
not
it
on
is.
bullshit ever.
Ever.
He's
Like,
not.
I know that we've done TV shows together. He's not.
Brad Holmes and Dan Campbell yell at David because Mr. Burkett, because he asked the right questions and it pisses him off.
It's okay if the other thing happens.
Yes.
Woodward Sports Super Chat, side list. 2023 feels like it was a decade
Guys,
ago.
here.
We were kings.
It does.
Here's the positive, right? That report and that tweet, Spenny, that Mr. Burkett wrote out said free agency.
Yeah,
Didn't say
trade
market.
And he did say big big players in free agency. So in my mind, maybe a Cade Mays, a $12 million center, wouldn't be considered a big free agent signing.
Right.
Like, that's more of it's a solid starter. Right. Like, he's talking about not in on Linderbaum.
A big move,
Not
yeah.
in on Trey Hendrickson.
Yeah.
Not in on those guys.
Your fantasy football shit.
You have to field a team. Clearly, they're going to make moves in free agency, but what moves are they going to make?
And that's what, like, that right there.
They have to.
Like, what
They're
you
not
said-
in the free right, but it's in the trade. The big one's coming in the trade, boys. That's what
you
it was said.
What you said
I'm hoping.
about what David Burkett said.
Yes.
And then you start getting stressed out about it, but then KG says that.
Yeah.
And that's common sense.
Yeah.
Hell, he told me that. Urgent. What was all I asked for in the offseason?
The offensive line, center.
Urgency.
Yeah.
Urgency.
He did use that word with the offensive line.
He said it.
He did.
I said it, then he said it.
But he didn't say it
which
with
made
nothing
me feel
else.
good about what I said.
He didn't say it with nothing else, though.
And I'm not, and like, D-Mac.
You nailed it.
And like, look, I have to remind myself, and I'll remind all of you right now, we're not there yet. We're not to the line yet. We're not to the point where cap conversions have to be done. We're not to the point where free agency has started. But I can see it, right here.
You ain't even restructured no contracts yet. What money do you have?
Here, understand this. You know why the cracks are there now? Because of the lack of urgency. We don't see the urgency that we see from other teams. So that is why the crack, right, and the earthquake is sort of happening now. But you're right. We have to sit on brand to say that it isn't to the end line, to the finish line yet. But you can understand why the crack's there.
It's
No,
the cracks
you nailed
are
it,
there.
Neal. No urgency.
Yeah.
We don't see urgency that we should. That they're acting like they just won the North and won the Western Conference.
But it's not dead yet because we're not to the deadline.
Right. That's what you're saying. We have to understand.
Humans don't make deals. Deadlines make deals.
There you go. So that's what we have to. You have
I
to
have to
hang
trust
on and
myself.
live by. Trust your own word.
People don't make deals. Deadlines make deals.
And we're not there yet.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a lot of deals seem to be going on without a deadline in place. So I'm just saying.
Yeah, like deadlines make deals, but people, you could also just make a deal.
Yeah,
Like,
you go
just
pick up the phone.
Wait, like, you can just do it.
Pick up the
Wes
phone,
Steve
baby.
And Brett Veach just made a deal.
I know you're home, baby.
Oh, great song.
Update to the Trent
Never let
McDuffie
you know
trade,
you.
by the way. For those that missed it, the Rams acquired Trent McDuffie from the Chiefs for a boatload of draft picks.
Bro, the Chiefs are out next year. They making moves.
So the Chiefs
Patrick Mahomes has responded on social media He just tweeted out, "Damn."
I'm with my bestie like everything's fun.
And that's it.
Yeah.
So that goes to show you too, like, for those that think like an organization runs through Patrick Mahomes or stuff like, it does not.
No.
It does not. Woodward Sports Super Chat, Donovan Strong. Brad is going to sign a bunch of injured players. He won't get Crosby or any other impact player. We know his approach. He's too cheap to make a big move. You can't call someone cheap in a salary cap league. That is where I draw the line.
Yeah, like he's paying people.
Joshua Black, if Brad Holmes does nothing and this regime fails to win anything, I will declare Holmes the worst Lions GM. Now
That's aggressive.
Yeah,
that's
very,
aggressive.
Very
everybody.
aggressive.
That's aggressive. So, okay, I mean, just
These are the waters that he's swimming in, though. Unfortunately, I don't agree with that comment, but you can understand where it comes from now. One side of the regime was great.
It's powder keg.
We all had great memories. But
it is too.
But it's not about divisions no more. It's not about making the playoffs no more. It's only one goal, and that's what makes this shit so frustrating.
And speaking from a extremely personal aspect of it, it is a powder keg waiting to explode.
Yeah.
And Maxx Crosby going to the Bears would be the spark. I would lose my mind. I'm not even joking.
No, Spenny's got those.
I got the crazy eyes.
Spenny's got those Jokic eyes right now.
Not to the
When he got
Bears,
that fight
bro.
the other night.
Yeah.
Any other
D-Mac.
team but the Bears, bro. It cannot be
That
done.
can't happen.
It can.
No, that's
Can you call?
'Cause let me tell you,
Can you call Chelly or somebody in
Yeah.
Chicago?
Can we put an embargo?
and-
They're not even in Chicago anymore. They're
Right.
in fucking Gary, Indiana.
No, it can't happen. Because that GM over there, he ain't afraid to put some money on the line. He not. I'm just saying.
And they got a rookie.
He's not afraid. You can say what you
No,
want
here's
about
the-
Ryan
Here's the
Poles.
thing that you don't realize why it's realistic is because they have some contracts and some real players that in return, because we heard from Hondo that they could get back and forth like some legit guys if that's what it is.
That's the move.
And all right, wait, real quick before we go to break, and before we.
All right, Spenny. What about this?
Oh man, well, sorry.
What about this one? Somebody in the chat
think
said, because they said, all right, if Kirby's a distressed asset, what about a Lee McNeil and J-Mo? But then you'd have to go in the draft capital too, because you got to have the best offer.
Lee McNeil's not the best asset either. But all right, here it is. We're doing it. I'm gonna read it. Navy Goat LSC retired. I assume you were in the Navy. Appreciate you for your
Shout out.
service. Thank
Yep,
you.
shout out.
He says short-sighted fans. LOL. So I've been short-sighted for 29 years of life, huh? Because I sure haven't seen too much. And they've been doing the same thing. And I know, like, I know you guys called me crazy, called me an asshole, you called me an idiot when I was freaking out a couple years ago at the deadline. Go do it. Go do it now. Fuck the future. Fuck prolonged success. I want to win a Super Bowl right now. I would do anything I can. I would scratch, claw, and bite for a Super Bowl. But no, we got to wait. We got to build it. We can't mortgage the future. This was the future that you were worried about mortgaging. You're not in the fucking playoffs. So, like, I mean, I'm short-sighted, sure. My short sights are I want to win a Super Bowl right now. That's how short-sighted I am.
Woodward Sports chat thread, the Rams saying F them picks. Technically, they're not because you got to go back and
fair.
look because
Okay,
they
never
got 2 first-round picks.
He said that was for the guy that called Brad Holmes the worst GM ever. That's fair. I wouldn't say that. And I'm sorry. Like I said, powder keg, dude.
We're on edge.
Yeah.
Spenny, how are you going to get through a show today?
I'm not. Well, the show today, I'll be fine. As long as somebody doesn't get traded.
You
Top
sure?
5. Yeah.
No, next week,
That was a quick first mile in the 5K.
Yeah.
You know? That's right, because the Falcons traded the Rams their first-round pick to get James Pierce Jr. So they have the Falcons' first-round
And
pick.
James Pierce Jr. decided to fight 10 cops. In the
Right,
street.
crashed the fuck out. I don't care. I stand by it. I wanted him. I don't care. He was good on the field.
He was.
He was good.
He was a dog on the field.
I'm just saying.
Yeah,
Ain't
well-
like grit culture don't have bad apples. I mean, let's be real.
Even
No,
the
I'm sorry.
police couldn't tackle him.
Yeah.
You know? So there's that. Okay, let's recalibrate. We still got to do top 5.
We do. And we can talk about Magoo.
Shelby, how you holding up about Dave?
I'm good.
Have you already cried all your tears?
Probably not. No.
Okay.
It was a long weekend, I gotta tell you. It's like
It's been stressful.
Yeah.
March Madness starts.
Yeah.
inconsolable.
A lot of pressure today. A lot of pressure this week.
Can feel it in the air.
Tell them about Dr. Pierce.
Attention sports fans. Don't miss out on expert sports injury insights with Dr. Jeff Pierce of Michigan Sports and Spine. Join him every Tuesday on Big D Energy and Thursdays on the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep, where he offers top-notch injury advice. Trust the guy that DMAC trusts, Dr. Jeff Pierce, here to keep you in the game, performing at your best. For more information, give him a call at 248-426-9944 or visit him at michigansportsandspine.com.
Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy precision haircut, scalp massage, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Step up your game this season and take advantage of our $20 haircut special. Scan the QR code and get your coupon today. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, the ultimate haircut experience. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. It's wicked awesome.
Find your sun with Sun Cruiser Vodka Iced Tea. Made with real iced tea and real vodka. Cold, refreshing, and made for moments like these all year long. Let the good times cruise with Sun Cruiser.
I see like everything's fun.
God damn it, Speedy.
When this rivalry tips off, you need a beer that can go all 40 minutes. That beer is Sam Adams Cherry Wheat. Woodward Sports will be back at Art & Jake's for round 2 of the Michigan State Hoops Watch Party. That's this Sunday, right?
Sunday,
there it is,
Sunday.
everybody. Cherry Wheat will be riding shotgun for the whole thing. Get $5 shorts of Sam Adams Cherry Wheat at any Art & Jake's locations across Michigan on Mondays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Light, refreshing, and brewed with real Michigan cherries. Smooth enough to sip all game long, win or lose. Sam Adams Cherry Wheat. Please drink responsibly. I like a good Sam Adams Cherry Wheat.
Oh, yeah.
We got breaking hockey news. Tyler Myers from Vancouver traded to Dallas Stars for a second rounder.
Well, we didn't want him. I was told we didn't want him anyway, right?
No, he didn't want to be here. They keep him in the West. It doesn't. He's not gonna. There's better. There's somebody better.
There is better. He would have been nice.
No, I agree, but
Second's kind of pricey.
second's pricey,
Yeah.
especially for an expiring contract.
Yeah.
Mike G, does Wright State make the tournament? Does Wright State make the big dance if they win the Horizon tourney? Mike G, does Minnesota make the big dance if they win the Big Ten tournament?
Yeah.
Yes.
Chill out, Mike G, man. Shout out to him.
It's really, we got
Mike G
uniforms
hates
and everything.
Yeah.
It's really great. Contract with ESPN, Nike deals, yeah.
Mike G hates Oakland basketball for some reason.
Yeah, I know. I don't understand it. But anyway, okay. Top 5 Wednesday. We need to breathe.
Yeah.
And this is something that we do. It's our one thing a week we do that's kind of away from sports. It is our top 5 list. Why do we do a top 5 list?
It's half as boring as a top 10 list.
Absolutely.
Ding,
It is
ding.
half as boring as a top 10 list.
That is how it
Today,
works.
top 5 breakups.
Oh.
In honor of Dave.
In honor of Dave. Shelby, does Dave make an appearance on your list?
Oh, yeah.
Lord. All right, Spencer Raxter. We'll let Shelby collect herself. You'll be hitting lead off your top 5 breakups.
All right, my top 5 breakups. At number 5, I have Sam and Ronnie from the Jersey Shore.
Hey,
Now, this
shout out.
Not only
Shout out.
did the lead up to this breakup was awesome with the letter and with everything that went on there, but what it became, and it was the best for both of them.
Yes,
that
bro.
was a toxic relationship.
They was ruining the fucking show.
And yeah, it was great. I think Jersey Shore is one of the greatest TV shows of all time.
No, facts.
I will
You,
stand-
you
No,
and my
big
wife
facts.
will agree.
Jersey Shore is elite. It was a cultural
All time.
experience. But Sam and Ronnie, they
had to move on.
They had to move on. It was not good for either of them. So,
That's fair.
and now they both have families. I'm pretty sure. So it worked out. And number 4, a Kit Kat bar.
That is a good break.
It's the song.
Yeah.
Break me off a piece of that Kit
Far better
Kat
break
bar.
than a Hershey's bar where you expect
Yes.
it to land in the corners and sometime it doesn't.
Yeah.
A Kit Kat bar has never not been broken right down the line.
Yeah, you break it every time. That's the whole point. It's
a creative
that's
one.
part of eating it.
I like
so
that.
Kit Kat bar at number 4. And number 3, I have the Beatles. They all broke up before they were 26 or something like that. The age they broke up was so crazy. And obviously, one of the greatest bands of all time. So that sucks. And number 2, I have Pangea. It started it all. Everybody broke up. You know, we would all be living together in harmony if it wasn't for Pangea. But all of the continents broke apart.
Oh, that's
the separating of the continents. Yeah. So
allegedly.
Allegedly. Yeah, but Pangea, you know, that's extremely important. And then at number 1, I have the 13 colonies breaking apart from Britain.
Yeah.
Because, you know, that's when history really started. And that's when America really started.
Give me this. There it is.
Right. For good, bad, or indifferent.
Yes.
That's when America
Some
started.
reaction to the list. I'm salty. Fox and Hound's got to be on somebody's list.
Ooh.
The DJCI. No Tiny Tina on Spenny's list. That was an amicable.
It was
an amicable split.
It was.
I was going to put it on my list.
It was not a breakup.
But then I asked you, I interviewed you, I did groundwork for it, and I found that it was an amicable split. You know, she just hopped out of the car, and both their feet landed on the ground at the same time.
Yeah.
And that was it.
It was it. It was a good time.
And then she walked away like the end of Rambo.
Yep.
The end of Rambo.
Walking down that Royal Oak Street.
Yeah.
That was in East Lansing.
Yeah.
She grew 2 inches that day.
KG.
Hey.
Your top 5 breakup.
Hey, top 5 breakups. Here we go.
Shout out Tiny Tina.
Shout out to Tiny Tina. At number 5,
Lenny
J-Lo.
Kravitz. When do you have Lenny Kravitz?
Yeah, it's not Lenny Kravitz.
Oh.
That's me with a Snapchat filter for some reason.
Gotcha.
But at number 5, J-Lo and Ben Affleck.
Which time?
You're right.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. They are the prototypical like breakup, and then after all these years, you realize J-Lo was the problem. Like J-Lo has been the big problem there. At number 4, much like what you mean? Yeah, bro, she hasn't made it with anybody. A-Rod, like I go down the list. Mark Anthony, like just J-Lo is.
I think we ask women do say that she might be.
She's the problem.
She might be the problem.
She'd have had 18 boyfriends. She's the problem.
Shelby, I'm going to ask you this when his list is over, okay?
Okay,
And get your interpretation.
Okay.
All right, but either way, all-time breakup, and get back together and break up again. At number 4, much to what Spinny said, Sam and Ronnie, she had this dude crying in a fucking public bathroom stall on national television, bro. Like that shit needed to end, bro. Thank God it ended. They ruining the show. At number 3, David Ruffin and the Temptations. This is one of the first mainstream breakups in pop culture history. We all know about. Oh, y'all need David Ruffin, and it turns out they didn't need David Ruffin as much as he thought they did. At number 2, Shaq and Kobe, one of the greatest sports breakups ever. We all knew it was coming. We all knew a day was going to come in which those two fell out, but they won a hell of a lot of championships together, and they did good once they separated. One of the great, like, even breakups of all time. And at number 1, maybe one of the most uneven breakups of all time, Michael Jackson and the Jackson 5.
Yeah.
One went to the moon, and the other ones did not.
Now, credit Janet Jackson.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what?
Initially, she was pulled down, but she fought her way out.
Valid point.
Rhythm Nation.
Valid point. I ain't
Super
think about
Bowl
that.
performance.
But for the brothers, though, it was over for them.
It was a wrap.
Yeah, come on, dog.
Tito
and all
Shout
them.
out
Yeah, it's
Freddie.
right. It's a wrap.
Man, it was a wrap. Very, very strong list. KG.
Thank you.
Very, very strong
Thank
list. Okay. Shelby.
Yes.
Quickly, before you give your top 5 breakups.
Yes.
Your thoughts on J-Lo. Is she the problem?
I'm thinking she's kind of like one of those women that's just like needs to just be by herself.
Yeah.
She's such a powerhouse in and of herself that like she just probably shouldn't date anybody.
I was after A-Rod. I was like, all right, it's no hope for this girl.
Or be engaged or married or whatever.
All right, fair enough. Woodward Sports chat thread. Hoof Hearted, Diddy and Baby Oil.
Oh no, they still together.
They are still good.
Diana Ross and the Supremes.
That's a good one.
Lunchbox. Neal, why does KG look like a Sims character? I don't know.
I do like a Sims character.
That's up to KG. I'm intrigued to this one. Also in the Woodward Sports Super Chat, Charles, Britney Spears, and Timberlake. I gave them some consideration.
Yeah.
Shelby, your top 5 breakups.
Alrighty. Okay, number 5, we have Brad Pitt and Jennifer Aniston.
Yeah. Power couple.
He cheated on her with Angelina Jolie. And
That's technically a good business move. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I
I mean,
Well, at the time, Kenny, I don't know if it turned into it, but sorry.
I mean, and then
He fell up.
to progress into that, of course, the breakup of Ross and Rachel.
They were on a break.
because-
Yeah.
Were they? What do we think?
I haven't watched Friends.
Oh.
yeah, I have
Friends.
no
Yeah.
idea.
Okay.
They always seem to circle back, though. Like, that was kind of a BS move on both of their parts because when they both needed something,
Thank you.
Ben Affleck and J-Lo.
wink, wink, there they were again. But
Of
then they're
sitcoms.
like, then they're like, oh, we're on break. Whatever. All right, we're over it. Next one.
Number 3, Zac Efron and Vanessa Hudgens. Disney Channel relationships, man. They're just
Yeah.
not. But
They're not gonna work.
No.
Nah,
They
never.
were soaring. They were
High School
flying.
Musical
Though.
is where it's at, though.
High School Musical's goated for sure.
Number 2,
One
One Direction.
Direction.
This one actually still gets me. It's
Damn.
man. And they're never gonna get back together.
Damn,
They're
1D.
never, and
What a run.
They made some bangers.
No, what a run by
One
1D.
Direction
They made some
had
bangers.
One of them died,
Sure.
right? Didn't one of them die?
Liam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can say what you want. One Direction made banger. I put
Harry
them.
Styles is.
They're not quite to the level of Biebs,
No.
but they're in that family.
I listen to
K-pop
them with
needs to
kids.
thank One Direction. I ain't gonna lie to you.
100%. They
Absolutely.
crawled.
Yeah.
So they could run.
And One Direction, they broke apart. They all have singles that are they're all solo artists now that are just fantastic. So
Is Zayn in One Direction? Is that?
he was.
He was.
He abandoned ship, and then everything just blew up. Yeah.
Damn.
That's fair.
And then at number 1, we
Sonic
have
and Dave.
And Knuckles. Yes, Sonic and Dave.
Sonic and Dave.
Look at the despair on your face.
Jameer's post. Oh my god,
Yeah,
the little
with them, like,
animation.
walking away.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
Both teared up.
Broken heart.
It's
Yeah.
tough, man.
Dave's Instagram post is. Man,
It was too
He
soon.
should be a poet, dude. I don't know.
Dave gets me
Too
every
soon.
time.
It's just poor Dave.
Somebody get my baby.
IPE Club Power Struggles tend to do that.
Yep.
That's RIP Brutus, Kelly and Zach. That was a good. There's a lot of
yeah.
breakups up there.
Oh, yeah.
When I started doing my breakup research, you're surprised how many breakups there are. Darren McCarty, your
sir.
top 5 breakups.
My top 5 breakups. Charles and Diana. Which was
Yeah.
That one was like
that was
stunning
because of the royalty, and then because they were royals and whatever else, and then led to her untimely demise and all that stuff going around there. But that was big worldwide. The first two I'm
was.
showing my age, Sonny and Cher.
That's a good
Sonny
one.
and Cher was like elite.
Hey.
Like they were one of the first, like, if they can break up, anybody can break
Yeah.
up.
Hey,
right?
fun fact, Cher getting tore down by like a 28-year-old, right?
Oh yeah,
she got a young brother, I think.
Like we're talking about who elevated after the breakup, it would be Cher.
Yeah.
You know,
That is
R.I.P.
true.
Getting her
R.I.P.
back, bro.
Sonny. Then I went with the dollars. Right, I went
Sure.
strictly Neal, Ruhl, financial, Bill and Melinda Gates.
You'll see that on my list.
Yeah,
as well.
that's what it was. So she got out of there with a lot of do-re-mi.
Yep.
So that was an elite breakup. Number 2, the Beatles,
Yep.
as Spenny said.
I'll never forgive Yoko.
Absolutely. Like, why do they always say when somebody says something stupid, say, oh, the Beatles broke up.
Yeah.
You know the Beatles broke up?
Yeah, that's
you know
right.
the Beatles broke up? Number 1, Wayne Gretzky leaving the Edmonton Oilers from Canada, going to the LA Kings.
Sent a nation into
Sent
mourning.
a nation.
It was like a nation of
in the
Shelby's.
morning. It was worse. It was
I believe it.
it was like how many people? 24 million
People just
Shelby's.
crying.
Yeah.
That I forgot about. That's a good call, D-Mac.
4 million.
If you
was
haven't
number one.
seen it, the 30 for 30 about them trading Wayne Gretzky is
Yeah.
a good view. You ever seen it, Spenny?
No, I
You
don't
need
think
to.
so. Yeah.
For real. You need
Do
to check
top
that one
30
out.
for 30s.
Top
It
30
is.
for 30s. would be a
Very
one.
good. Woodward Sports chat thread, Dad's Wrestling Show, Lindsey Hunter and the Celtics. I still got to get a Lindsey Hunter Celtics jersey. Get
Yeah.
Lindsey to sign it.
Shout
I'll
out.
put
For
it
the
up-
5
put it up in
minutes
my
he
house.
was there.
100%.
I wanted to get a Hawks Mellow jersey.
Yeah.
Or a Rashid Hawks jersey.
Right.
Hey,
A Toronto Chris
Hey,
Paul jersey.
you like this one, Danny G. Melinda is the Kirk Cousins of bag getters.
Oh, she is.
More on that in a minute, as a matter of fact.
Absolutely.
My top 5 breakup list. Number 5, A-Rod and J-Lo.
So you had J-Lo in your list, but you tried to defend her?
But is A-Rod the picture of stability?
No, but
No.
once again, J-Lo had been run through at that point. I hate to use the term run through, but come on.
Dude, A-Rod had his issues,
Every
too.
celebrity
find a better
known to
term.
man J-Lo has dated.
I feel like no celebrity couple really works out because they're just
'Cause it can't.
Yeah, they're like entities in themselves.
I'm stunned, D-Mac.
It's gotta be the perfect.
Or like Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds.
No,
That's-
but then you look
did
at
they
like a
break up?
Colin Yost and you need a level, like one of them has to be by like that they both know is the alpha.
Yes.
Right? Like, is a little bit in their relationship, whether how we view them or not, that this person is, but if the one person can say
the back
slide
seat,
in, not butt heads.
Right.
Yeah.
Right? Just have to slide into the different roles.
Tell you what,
that's when it works.
J-Lo's looking for another husband. I'm a good cook. I can fold laundry.
Yep.
I know how to clean a bathroom. I got you.
Hey.
Sounds
Clean
like
house.
sounds like a boy toy more than
Right.
Dude, my dream, my goal in life is to be a stay-at-home dad.
That's a pretty sweet gig.
If anyone can pull it off, Spenny, it's you.
Hey, you know I'm
Right.
trying. It's Birmingham, like I said. There's a lot of
Enjoy your 2 months with J-Lo. It'll be fun.
Number 4, me and
yeah.
beer.
Oh, yeah. You're going to have a lot of fun.
Number 4, me and beer full time.
That's-
That was
Damn. Damn, so you just don't drink any beer?
No, I have one on a
Okay.
Like I'll have a
Sam Adams cherry wheat.
No, I do. I was gonna say I have a Leinenkugel every now and then.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
have
yep.
I have a Sam
Shout out
Adams
Summer
cherry
Shandy.
wheat. You know,
Yep.
I do that too. If I'm at the ballpark, I'll have a summer shandy.
You damn right you
yeah,
will.
That's a
100%.
good. That's I don't.
I love
know
me
if
a
I'll
summer
ever be
shandy
able
at
to
Yeah,
do
just
beer.
one, maybe 2, and that's it. I just don't have the capacity.
Yeah.
that I
2
used
is
to
if the
have.
Tigers are winning. It's like, all right, let me go get the
Yeah,
other.
correct. Number 3, Ben Affleck and Jennifer Aniston. You know what? Jennifer Aniston can be part of the problem too.
Yeah, I think so. I ain't going to lie to you.
Yeah,
we-
Shelby.
Do you mean Jennifer Gardner?
No, Jennifer Aniston.
When did they date?
I don't know. It said it on the little list of top breakups. And plus, if it was Jennifer Aniston getting shade, I'm for it.
Damn. You wait, whoa.
Because
You hate
she-
Jennifer Aniston?
Because J-Lo gets all the hate. And Jennifer Aniston can be a little high maintenance too there, guy.
Yeah, but come on. You comparing like J-Lo to, no offense, Jennifer Aniston is beautiful, but she's not J-Lo.
J-Lo's hot too.
Yeah, but she's not J-Lo. Come on now. Like,
And
that's,
she's a little high maintenance too, KG.
yeah, that's crazy. So you hate Jennifer Aniston.
No,
That is
did I say I
nuts.
hate her? No. I'm
You
just
giving her
saying-
tone.
I'm just saying she gets a free pass. She gets a free pass.
Okay.
And that upsets me a little bit. Number 2, Bill and Melinda Gates, $76 billion divorce settlement. $76 billion with a B. Billion.
That's illegal.
Billion.
You gotta sign that prenup.
Billion.
God damn.
And then number 1, it's in the Dave family for me, the Lions in the playoffs last year. That was a tough breakup. And we're still feeling it.
We are still feeling it.
Hey, that's a good number 1 then if it's making you feel.
Salt in the wounds.
It's all an artist can do is make you feel, everybody.
If I'm Bill Gates, I would have fabricated
Dude,
that.
Kenny, you know what? The one, and it, somebody said it in their list in the super chat, Neal can read, but the Shield.
Yeah, the Shield. Yeah, that was tough.
Adiz 411, 50 Cent in the game.
Yeah,
That
they
was
was
sad.
never. I mean, they was together, but they really wasn't together though.
Snitching Shad in the chat. Number 5, Naruto and Suzuki.
Yeah, that was tough.
Number 4, The Shield. Number 3, Roger Pirates. Number 2, The Biebs and Selena Gomez. That was a sad one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You wanted to
I
bel-
honestly cared about that less than Zac Efron and Vanessa Hudgens.
But you wanted to believe in young love.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it just didn't work out.
Another wrestling one: Shawn Michaels and Marty Jannetty.
Yeah, he's getting some love. Number 1 comic book, Peter Parker and MJ. All right.
MJ was a hoe.
Reportedly, Tom Holland did just get married to Zendaya, though.
Oh dang.
Oh, good for them.
Shout out.
That's
Reportedly,
one.
that's what I heard.
So there you have it. Rock solid. I think that was solid.
Yeah, that
good
was a good
discussion.
list.
It was a good diversion. It was needed.
It was needed.
It was needed at the
Good
time.
distraction.
Let's take the last break. What do we
Just
got?
Tell us, Lady Jane's, then we'll sign off.
As you heard earlier, or if you haven't listened to
Yeah, shout
the
out
playback for Hondo Carpenter, it is Hondo approved. Definitely, you can walk at any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, enjoy a haircut, scalp massage, hot lather, neck shaving, hot towel treatment from one of the talented stylists. Take advantage of the $20 haircut special. Scan the QR code. Get your coupon today. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins are always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. It's wicked awesome.
All right. Final segment of the show, Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network, Neal, Ruhl, Darren, McCarty, KG, Spencer Raxter, intern Shelby here today. And, like, those of you in the chat right now, and I'm seeing it, Aaron to the Stone, per Google AI review, Ben Affleck and Jennifer Aniston never dated while they worked together on the 2009 film Sorry, Neal. That all depends on your sources. So they just had a long-term flirty relationship together, huh?
I can see it.
Situationships.
Yeah, they probably a little tap here and there.
Situationships hurt worse.
What's a fucking situation?
So it's a good time.
It's
a good summer.
friends
A
with
fun-
benefits.
a
That's
fun
what it is.
summer. Yeah.
Friends with benefits?
Yeah, that's essentially a new name for it.
Just saying.
You know, a spooky season.
Booty call.
You know, yeah.
Yeah.
A prologue, but it's more than that.
It's a
Is it though? When you boil it down.
Booty call plus.
Booty call plus.
Yeah, you play house maybe for a couple weeks here and there, but
Okay.
You get
Every
to
now
the point,
and then.
You get to the point of leaving
Sounds
the
like
toothbrush
traveling
at
on the
house.
road.
Right, pretty much, man.
Denzel Vance Sr. in the super chat. AJ Styles with TNA and New Day and Big E.
Oh man, they flubbed that one up. I'm still mad at them for that.
That is also true. D-Mac, you're in tomorrow, right?
Tomorrow's Thursday?
Yeah.
Thursday fights with D-Mac.
Thursday
Yes,
fights.
sir.
right,
There
D-Mac.
you go. Absolutely. Shelby, when are you back in again?
Next week.
Next
Wednesday.
week. All right. Very, very cool. Good work today, by the way.
Thank you.
I'm glad that we could be here, to help you get through Dave.
As a support system.
As a support
Yeah, we
staff
got you.
for
We're
Dave.
here to listen.
Elite.
Thank
Woodward
you.
therapy.
You better go talk to your brother-in-law.
Yeah.
It's about
I
time.
know. I really should probably call.
Yeah,
him.
wellness
Or
check,
just
seriously.
one of those like texts. Just hey, bro.
Response.
Just you know.
I'm a little worried about him, honestly.
T Tword in the chat. They dated publicly. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Michael Weir in the super chat. Ike and Tina. No, I would say that was a good break.
That was a good break.
Y'all, big facts.
Especially for Tina.
Yeah.
Very elite.
My
breakup
girl not
for
allowed
Tina.
to walk.
Absolutely.
I used to miss the memes, man.
Horizon League tournament starts tonight. Golden Grizzlies, Northern Kentucky. I'll be on the call if you want to tap in on ESPN Plus. So I'll be on the call for that. If somebody seasons it. March Madness, dude. I'm sad for you guys that you don't get to experience it. Like when you're truly playing for your life.
Yeah.
Like truly. It's awesome. It's really, really awesome, man. Makes it sweet when you win, no doubt. So it's a lot of fun.
Good luck.
I love the mid-major conference tournaments, dude, because it's all or nothing. So that's it. Mike G, top 5 Almont things. There aren't 5 things in Almont
There
to
are
do.
not.
Yeah.
Leave.
Absolutely. What are we doing next week, by the way, for top 5?
Didn't we? No, we're not doing Dave's.
We did
Sorry.
terrible names already.
Sorry, Shelby.
It's okay.
We'll think so. We'll get something.
Yeah. We are looking for ideas, though.
Yeah.
We had top 5 off-brand American holidays. The not top. You can't take it from the BCS conferences.
Yeah.
Man, it's not grabbing me.
Okay, that's fine.
In honor of Hondo, top 5 JPEGs. No, I'm talking shit.
Your favorite.
Top 5 TV show characters.
Didn't we do that one?
We did not do that one.
You sure?
We did villains or.
I think we did something.
We'll figure it out.
I'll figure it out.
It's
Yeah.
on you guys then.
We're taking submissions, though.
We'll talk to y'all tomorrow.
Anson at Woodward Sports.
For Neal Ruhl, D-Mac, KG, Spencer,
Deuces.
Axter, and Shelby, I'm Neal Ruhl. Thanks for tapping in. Big D Energy. Well, see you later.